Dark. Hope everybody's doing good. And look, we got new cam people.
I was staring at my cam like this the whole night, unblinking.
Oh God, no! Don't do
that.
That's what Nick does.
Just
we don't
as
need
the
another
creep stare.
one.
I'll be right back. I've got to finish my coffee. Y'all entertain everybody and give a breakdown of where we left off last week.
We're probably gonna die.
Yeah, I got hats on everybody in the corners. It's festiveness. It's the grim cheer.
Didn't have to see.
Now no one can enjoy my baldness. I love that I have a glare. I know I mentioned it before, but I love the shine in the cam. It's great. Is this how it looks to everyone else? I guess I don't notice anymore.
Yeah, you nice. Oh man, I remember there's a specific name when you're doing 3D rendering, but you got that exact lighting.
Wow. I mentioned this before, Brandon, but your camera makes my eyes look even bluer than they are. They're so blue that there's like a shade around my eye that is slightly blue too.
Technically, it's your camera.
You are correct.
What are you pointing at, Nick?
Now you guys can see how sarcastic I actually am too. I actually do a lot of my acting in the face.
There you go. We've just upped our game. We're one step closer to around the table.
What's one step below around the table?
What we were doing before.
I was pointing at you first.
No, that'd be if we're one step closer.
Further away. Oh, below.
Yeah.
We need to metagame more in Discord.
Under the table.
Oh, right. Bradley told us to entertain. Scott, what happened last game?
I got blackout drunk and it started raining blood.
Nice.
I collected some of that blood.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I wrote a scroll, and we're gonna find out how well that works.
I just realized I'm drinking something that is my colors, apparently.
Oh, you've got the new magic beverage.
Invisible juice.
Oh, yeah, the invisible
juice.
Mine's no longer invisible.
Yep. Well, for everyone watching, Garrett, you're the emperor, so you take charge.
I can't pop my neck without people seeing it.
You should
do
what I
what
do.
Nick does and freeze your camera.
No,
do whatever you need to do.
Use OBS, because what I do is I just swap it to my L
works.
picture, my L portrait.
Dang it, I got to adjust something. Since Garrett wasn't on cam earlier, I had to pick one of those, and I picked the wrong one. That's Jack.
Oops.
In the wrong spot.
Well, we do keep moving it around.
Hang on.
Take that, Jack.
Oh, that's weird. I just realized the space between my head and my headphones actually shows my room behind me, and it's like looking into another dimension.
Oh, it is.
Hang on, I gotta zoom in on that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you could actually like it moves with you.
That's awesome.
It would require drugs if we were doing this around the table.
Dude, if we all got around a table, like let's assume that we somehow get enough bits to organize like a thing, and somebody was like, we should be slammed on hallucinogens when they play D&D in person for the first time, I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
We're going to Colorado and we're all eating pot brownies.
You picked the lamest ass bitch hallucinogen? I was gonna be like LSD or mushrooms, you pansy.
Wow.
All right, I guess
just go for the hardcore stuff.
Yeah. I'm not here to play. Well, I'm here to play D&D, not.
Fuck me, I guess. All right, I'll go get some LSD.
Get some DMT.
Be like Joe Rogan.
Drop them all.
These nuts.
Those two.
Come on, Jack. You're the only loser without a cam now.
We'll peer pressure you into it.
Jack.
I like how only one of us even remotely resembles. The rest of us look pissed off to even be wearing this hat, except for Ori, who looks more like Santa's elf. Proximo looks like the kind of guy's like, Santa. He's like, you want to tell me what you want for Christmas? And they're like, I want to go home. And they look at you.
Proximo, I just want to die for Christmas. I think
All I want for
I
Christmas.
think Garrett and
is
Scott should
booze,
switch
dope
characters
shit.
because Garrett looks way more grumpy and fits Proximo's character.
Oh, now I can show all the people on Twitch all the gross things I can do with my body because I'm so flexible. That'll be fun.
It sounds like an OnlyFans thing.
Oh yeah, you guys need to donate $70 to get to my OnlyFans, and you can watch me like dislocate my shoulders and bend my fingers back.
Okay,
Those are
now
all
we
things
found
I
the
can do, by
GrimDark.
the way. You're
And
welcome for that
toes.
imagery.
And toes. Don't forget toes.
Dude, are there people who can bend their toes back? I don't think that's a
I mean,
real thing.
Yeah.
I can do
Yeah,
that
I think I can do
once.
that. There's definitely people who can bend their toes back.
That's weird.
Okay,
I say as
so
I brag about being able to bend my fingers back.
last time on D&D, Fing and the boys went and had some barbecue. Ori did some light training. Elle and Leora tried to steal baby pictures. Then it started raining blood. Ori argued for, hey, I can help with this army outside with some demon power. Manages to make another scroll with much profusion from Wu-Tang and everybody else. You have a few hours before dawn. You know I've shared the map. Go ahead and share with everybody else. With what you know will be a raid outside. And then I'll have to.
Ooh. Oh, we're so tiny.
Wait.
The big map.
Open URL? No. My overlay, and then I've got to adjust it to 1K. And that's basically what we're looking at battlefield-wise. What the arrangement will be. And again, y'all can figure out what units y'all want to control and how you want to control them. If it's just players rolling for the unit, or if a PC is controlling them, or if you're going to just be a PC strike force. I have not run any kind of army mass combat encounters ever in my D&D history, with the exception of one time in high school. It was a module called Undead, and at the end of the thing, you basically had to fight like thousands of skeletons. And that starts to, I was like, cool, we're going to do like army combat shit. That pretty much devolved real quickly into descriptors and a lot of fireballs going off to lower the numbers. And yeah, never tried it again.
We are conveniently lacking in those things.
Conveniently. So, where you left off, or you'd come back successful in making her scrolls. The rain had finally stopped.
Oh.
Yep, rain of blood has stopped. And what are y'all doing for? You've got, I will say, that took you 4 hours. I'm trying to remember what time did we leave off. It was like 10 o'clock by the time. So you've got basically 8 hours to rest or do more planning.
And we have kind of scouting reports that this is the layout of everything.
Yeah, this will, from what you don't know, at the moment, you don't know their precise where they're going to be setting up. But yes, this will, as morning approaches, you'll get more information. This will basically be the setup as combat begins. Let me adjust Garrett's cam on this one quick.
So I've got a question. Do I try and use this immediately, or do I just wait until the big ugly thing shows up? Because what I don't want to do is drop this down in a friendly group that might already be engaging.
Let's just wait until they're close enough to hit somebody with it.
Well, I'm specifically trying to hit the one big ugly thing with the 7 heads.
Well, then I guess you'd have to wait for it to be close enough.
I'm trying to be festive, but it is not going well.
Oh, hang on, I gotta see. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what?
This is so bright.
Oh my god!
What do you do? Oh, you got lights wrapped around you while your hair
Just
catches
trying to
on
be
fire.
festive.
And
I stole them from the Christmas tree.
Zert.
Yeah, this is good. This looks good.
Okay, this is like peak Leora energy right here.
see, that's why you need to talk the Tuesday Friday group into getting on cams. I can see Techno wrapped up in Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, sorry Garrett, I didn't wear my One Punch Man costume. What a shame.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with your remaining hours?
When Proxima wakes up after getting pretty hammered, he looks outside, sees the rain of blood as it's ending, and he reaches his hand out, grabs one of the last drops, puts it in his mouth he touches it to his tongue. He doesn't stick his whole finger in his mouth to taste and be like, oh great. Well, really hoping I wouldn't have to do this again. And he makes his way to where the Wujin are because he's going to get his axe back.
They inform you that you cannot have that here, but with what's outside and it's probably need, the general will deliver it to you at the walls because they didn't want you or that anywhere near this. Hey, thank you for the resub Saturday. Appreciate it.
I don't particularly want to have it either. I was really hoping to be rid of it, but wouldn't you know it, it's one of the few things I can actually rely on when something like this goes down. And we're just going to imagine that what I'm drinking here is the last of the booze he brought with him.
Magic booze, it disappears also.
Is it
I
not
should
there?
still have a
I'm
magic
sorry.
cup. Mine's green.
It's about halfway. I could tell it's V8.
Is it?
Well, it's actually just the bottle because V8
Oh, no,
bottles
it's
are
not
really
disappearing. Mine doesn't disappear
Oh.
anymore.
good. V8 bottles are actually, the plastic V8 bottles are very, very nice. They're very, like,
Oh,
you gotta
industrial.
push to break one. I don't even use regular water bottles because these actually at work.
Okay, so anything else over the next 8 hours besides resting up and preparing for battle?
Well, I guess the whole preparing for battle thing, like finalizing what the heck we're doing.
That seems like a fair idea.
Because I think someone mentioned just running around as our usual group, but I don't think there are any small group targets out there.
Oh, for what? Now, it's hard to see. If you look in the very bottom right, you can see Tengu, the demon that was summoned.
Hmm.
A little further ways away is a sword witch. She's little bitty on the map because she's a single human-sized thing. The little circle in blue, which I don't know what game this came from. I got the screen cap, but they've highlighted the general's tent there for you. Y'all are actually standing on a red circle. That's for that, and I think there's one over there where the cavalry is. You do know that it is an elite unit of cavalry because they're all Tiger Riders. Elon Musk is what is going something?
Elon Musk. What the
That's funny. Dogehype.com. Yeah, that's not trying to sell crypto or nothing.
Oh my.
You can still get in on FTX, I swear.
It's got to be dirt cheap right
Elon
now.
Musk is a goon QM. Okay. So the elite units you got are your samurai and your tiger riders. Otherwise, you've got 4 infantry units, 3 archer units, and 3 conscript units. You're a bit outnumbered.
Ooh.
So that depends on how you're wanting to play this. The green line across the battlefield is the archer's range. They can start hitting targets once they cross that line. You do have to
That's
have
for
Our
the
archer's
walls.
range.
do what?
That's our archer's range.
From the
Okay.
wall. That's how far they can reach out.
Gotcha.
Hence why all the other guys are behind that line right now. There's a little bit of suspension of disbelief because each unit size, like infantry and archers, consists of 5 rows of 100 men each. So those are 500 units, 500 men units, and those wall towers look like they're even more ginormous if you compare them to the size of the units. So the S's in the backfield are the siege engines, the catapults.
Yeah. So
Now, those could potentially be targets if we want to go just as ourselves, but that's a lot of battlefield to cross.
Yeah, so technically you've got, as a strike force, you've got the generals, him and his lieutenants. You've got the big demon. You've got the sword witch. You don't know if they're going to be separate or together when you hit that area. Each of the siege units could be a target. I mean, you could attempt to take on a unit of infantry or stuff, but once you get surrounded by a couple of those, it's going to go downhill quick.
Because their damage multiplies. Like, you're not going to roll 100 hit rolls, right?
No, I'm going to basically the way it works is since there's 5 for every 100 hit points is an attack roll. So until you hit 400 or below 400, or hit that 400 mark, there's 5 attack rolls, 1 damage roll, but it's multiplied by every hit. So let's say I managed to roll 10 on the dice and all 5 hit, there's 50 hit points.
not sure how we do it, but if we broke the siege engines, they probably weren't going to get through the walls. And after that, if we broke the archers, they would probably have a really easy time getting the cavalry to knock over most of the infantry.
So we've got 1 unit of Tiger Riders. Right, everything else.
Now,
just
being
looking
an
at the
elite
list.
unit, I don't know if anybody read what I posted in Discord earlier. There are only 300 of them. but they also get their special abilities, Tiger's Fury, so they get a +1 to their attack die, or number of attack die. So even though there's 3, they'll be rolling 4 die. When they go down to 2, etc., they'll still have 1 more attack than what they have as units left, and they do more damage than the standard cavalry. Still get overwhelmed pretty quick though.
Okay. I'm having technical issues.
Dang it, Scott.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Also, I just would like it to. Did you move everyone
Oh.
around on?
Well,
never
no.
mind.
Did you
Brandon
drop
and
out of
Laura are
Discord or
not switched.
something? If your video
dropped
dropped,
the
that's why
camera.
it changed the overlay around.
Yeah, it did.
Oops.
I'm Leora
I'm
now.
trying to. Okay, now we're
Oh,
back.
we just saw you. Yep, you're back.
I was looking. I was like, just thinking. I'm like, did I not save that while ago when I fixed it?
Brandon informed me that my audio is coming through the camera and not my headset, and I'm sitting here. I'm trying to troubleshoot. I didn't know that's how it was, so now I'm trying to troubleshoot in the middle of the session.
Yeah, you're back now. So this is
The old
completely on you
NES
how you want to
troubleshooting.
play it. If there is there anything you want to finish during the night before y'all get some rest or head out in the morning?
No, I mean, I've got Ori, the extra vial she wanted, but that's it. I don't think anybody else really wanted anything.
During that
To
morning
be
is
fair, I think that's redundant now because the scroll worked. That was just in case I wasn't able to write it.
But I don't know the scroll worked.
I came back and told you.
yeah, about 10 o'clock that night she come back and said it was successful.
Boo. Hiss.
I mean, I'll take it anyway if you
I mean,
don't
it's
want to hold on
it's
to it.
a flask of chaos rain blood, so you don't ever know what that can do. So the next morning is things are being prepared, and you're moving towards the front. The Wu-Tang's acolytes come to you, Ori, and it's like, in help for the coming battle, we have to stay here to defend the palace. But hopefully these will help. The Earth Acolyte, each of them hands you a scroll in turn. The Earth Acolyte hands you one, and it's a scroll of Earthquake.
Ooh.
The Air or the Water Acolyte hands you a scroll of Ice Storm. The Air Acolyte hands you a scroll of Chain Lightning.
I was hoping that
And
was
the Fire
nice.
Acolyte, of course, hands you a Fireball.
I've never gotten to cast one of these intentionally.
These
Use
are
them all in
very
one place.
powerful, very dangerous, and they will destroy friend as well as foe.
Mm-hmm.
You just gave those to her, huh?
They can't
Nothing
attend the
could
front,
possibly
so
go wrong.
she doesn't have to make
anymore.
Arcana checks to use these. So there's some safety. It's just she has to aim them correctly and make timing judgments. She doesn't have to channel anything for them to go off.
I'm trying not to pet them as I receive them.
Surely this will go well.
Real quick question: Do you have to have Arcana skill to use these?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't need to make any. The check is made when you create the scroll. Reading
So
it.
if I wanted to hand one off to a teammate,
Yeah,
that
it's not going to
wouldn't be
do anything
useful?
for them. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Hey, Leora, want to cast Fireball?
I would love to.
There's one thing I'd like to do before the battle, Bradley. I'm just reading to see how long it lasts.
Elle wants to cast a peon.
No, it's not that one.
Oh, okay.
You can't get. Actually, it looks like if I'm reading this right, I don't have to or this this lasts until they lose them, or until I cast them again. Like, there's not a time limit on this.
Well, it's casting time, range, components, and duration are empty.
It's a feat.
You spend 10 minutes inspiring them, yes, and then it's until they're gone.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend 10 minutes because I can only do up to 6 people with this, so I'm gonna do all.
Basically, it's your group. Yeah, you're not going to
Yeah.
do every unit in the.
I'm not gonna do every unit. So let me target us all real quick. So I say nice things to each of you. You know, the usual. It's a good day to die. There's no better person that I'd rather have at my side. You know, the whole Gimli, Legolas, die side by side with a friend, yada yada.
Do the whole speech. Actually,
It's the yada yada that really drives it home.
So yeah, like to Fang, I'm like, Fang, I'm sorry you thought I was an assassin. You're gonna be a great emperor when this is all done.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry.
Kursk, I love you, man. You got the spirit of the bear. Go show these bastards who's the boss.
I will do this.
Leora, I could ask for no better partner in mischief. You can't die, otherwise the pantsocracy fails. Ori, fuck some shit up. Proximo, I know you want to die, but I really hope you don't. How about you go kill a bunch of other motherfuckers instead?
No.
Hold on, this might be fun. Let's see. Nick, roll me charisma for you.
All right. Charisma.
I'll give him a hug.
After just a stunned second, I give you a hearty slap on the back.
Proximo, like he doesn't know exactly how tough you are, so he's just gonna like go full force hug. He actually thinks you're tougher than you are, so he like pushes the breath out of you a little bit and then lets go. He's like, "Don't ever wish for me to leave again."
Beautiful.
I'm not gonna make that promise.
I take my hug back and I walk. I was like, "You can't do that! Everyone saw! Everyone saw!"
I turn over to Leora. I make eye contact. I have this big stupid grin on my face, and I'm like,
Good job, buddy.
You did it. You finally got the fatherly approval you always wanted.
I've never had a father. Leora, can we share dads? Can you have him half the time and I have him? You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, he's our dad now.
That's weird. That's weird. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Please take him some of the time.
Sorry, I'm trying to get your stuff adjusted in your inventory or your actions tab there, Ori. I put them under scrolls and adjusted. They weren't reading the save correctly, so I got that adjusted.
Yeah, my scroll misfired, and he's already on the battlefield.
So there's the 4 scrolls you're given. General So has the box with the axe in it. When you all get to the gates, he'll just set the box down and step away from it, and unlock it, and step back, and you can open it and take the axe out. He's not going to touch it.
Proximo will approach the box. He'll reach down to open it. He'll flick the top and he'll go, "One more time, eh? This ought to be enough to satisfy you for a couple weeks, I suppose. And hopefully after this we can, I don't know, part ways amicably. I wouldn't want to stop you, you go around killing magic people and stuff, and maybe we just part ways like friends or something." And he'll scoop the axe up in his hand and put it in the holster.
Whoever put that black arrow there can just take that away. You didn't see nothing?
Mm-mm.
Is that you, Brandon?
Who is he talking to?
Yeah.
Leora says, "Who? Do you say it loud enough for Proxima to hear?"
No, I'm talking to L.
Oh, okay.
Whispering. Who is he talking to?
Stage whisper.
I don't know. I think he's talking to the axe.
That's so goddamn weird.
Yeah, kind of, but I mean, just go with it.
You guys remember it has an eye, right?
It what?
It has an eye on it.
Yeah, that's normal for an axe to have,
Okay,
probably.
Probably.
Leroy's not an axe expert, okay?
Yeah, most axes have hyacinth eyes in them and jagged, tooth-like edges. Make you want to kill your friends.
I've never had that problem before. Sounds fake.
Yeah, you just eat them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shots fired.
You got a friend in me.
Come on,
Okay.
guys. We're on the same team here.
You get to the front. You've gone up top where you're at on the map to survey the battlefild. You see all the ranks of soldiers filing up and getting ready to start marching towards. Ori, how or where are y'all wanting to go? Are y'all wanting to be here in the middle, or y'all wanting? I mean, you can put yourselves where you want on the map to start things out. I don't know what targets you're going to want to do if you're going to want to be with a specific unit.
I have a question. Is Tengu the sword or the sword witch? Or is that the 30-foot tall monster?
Tengu is the name of the demon.
The sword witch is the one slightly to the right
Yeah,
of that.
she,
that's right.
on
Much
this
smaller.
one, each block is basically going to be 10 foot on this one instead of 5. So
Ooh. So I have a question. Should we group up with like one of the infantry regiments so we can? I imagine they can move about as fast as we can. Like we get our own buffer of people, or do we really want to try and move across this as a group of 6, like not being seen?
Who are we going after?
That's on the witch. No,
That's another good question.
I figured destroying the siege engines would, probably give us the best chance of making it through all of this.
Yeah, but
What kind
those are
of-
on the other side of everything else.
Yeah, huh? That's where they
Yeah.
tend to be.
If we get caught over there, we're going to be kind of screwed.
Maybe with that attitude.
So are we waiting? Are they making a push to us and we need to hold the wall and then counterattack?
that's what will be happening. Yes, they're lining up those
Okay.
towers. They will be pushing those
Okay.
up to try so they can start assaulting the walls.
Okay. Well, in that case, what we might want to do then is we might want to first repel the attack on the walls, try and force them to retreat, but then chase the retreat.
I should have made
Do
those.
we have
little-
like fire arrows?
It's gonna be really hard to defend the walls if they break them all with the siege engines.
Well, I don't think I think the siege engines will greatly damage it, but I don't see the siege engines actually busting the wall enough for them to just come pouring through.
They have stats for so mechanic wise. Let me find them here. The gates themselves have 800 hit points. With a damage threshold of 10 means you've got to do over 10 points of damage to do your first. You got to do 11 points of damage to do 1 point to it.
Okay.
The walls themselves have 1,000 hit points and a damage threshold of 10 as well.
Okay.
So that makes it hard for a normal, like one person running up there with a sword wailing on it isn't going to do anything. Groups of people concentrating their attack on it or siege engines, yeah, and siege engines do double damage to structures.
Okay. Are these siege engines? Are these catapults? Or are these things are going to bring up to the wall?
No, they basically range your catapult type.
Okay.
Catapults, trebuchet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey guys, I'm looking at some of the details of these scrolls. They've got some very impressive range.
There's a minor thing that I wanted to do, Bradley, and I kind of forgot about until this moment. From the blood that's all over the place still, Proximo, as an apology, will dribble a lot of it on the axe for letting them put it in a box. And hopefully that makes it, less pissy with me today.
You just kiss it.
You definitely get anointing it with that. You just get this vibe of thrill, just the battle to come. You can already feel that in the air, and it's almost like it's like vibrating your hands almost. It's just like ready to go. It's filling you with just like battle rage almost, which may happen once you get into the thrill of things.
Does Proximo have Soul Calibur?
So Edge is the evil one. Yeah.
So that's the state of things wherever you want to. Let's say it's going to be. We'll start when you get decided. Hey, here's where we're going to launch from, or what we're going to do. We'll roll initiative and go from that point. But I'll give you all plenty of time to think and set up and be what you want to do. And then y'all can decide which units, if any. If y'all control them, it helps because I'm controlling a shitload of units. So if you control the good guy units, and that can be one person doing all of them, y'all can divide them up however you want. It doesn't have to be 2 each. It could be 1 for one person, 3 for another, whatever. I'm easy. That's on y'all.
I already said I could pilot some archers, so I'm cool with that.
I'll take control of some dudes.
I mean, I don't hate attacking the catapults, but there is also a giant fuck off monster that'll probably also damage the walls.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, but there's only one of those.
Right.
We have a guy for that. We have a guy for that.
I don't think that we can do anything unless we can fly above all the enemies. I don't think we can reach. It's logical for us to attack the catapults.
We have a cavalry division, right?
We do have a cavalry division.
Yeah, the Royal Tiger Riders. 1. Yeah.
Let the cavalry do what cavalry do and harass the artillery units.
The enemy also has a ton of cavalry.
I hate to bring magic back up into this, but
No, sure you are.
Well, she holds up a scroll that's got some sand falling off of it. I think I can hit all of their siege units with this immediately. If I just
remember,
get up on the
you've got to suspend disbelief a little bit because scale isn't going to be proper to size. If you're counting,
you just said each square was 10 feet.
Each square's 10 foot to kind of help judge on a guesstimation of movement.
Never mind.
When a fireball covers 300 foot or some shit like that, or 300 range and covers 20 foot, it's like, hell yeah, I can take out 4 of those. It's remember, one little 3x3 square is 500 people in it. So this is abstract. This is just to kind of give a visual of positioning. You'll with one of those scrolls, you can attack one unit with that.
And so a 500-foot range, would that even reach across the archer line?
Probably not. Because I want to say longbows, or what's their range on longbow? Someone's got a longbow.
Yeah, I have a longbow. The longbow is 150 to 600.
So yeah, you're looking at about 600 foot to that line. I'll say.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere 600 to 1,000 foot. That's like I say, it's a bit abstract. This isn't precise.
Well, plus they're raised up on a wall, so that also gives them some extra range.
You angle it.
I retract my statement.
Yeah, I think we need to repel. I'm gonna base my guess entirely off of the Battle of Helm's Deep, Lord of the Rings. We need to repel the attack. They need to expend as many units assaulting the wall. And once they've expended the maximum number of units that they're going to before they decide to call it off, then we can counterattack. But us going out there gives up all of our advantages. We're severely outnumbered.
I just want to point out.
Yeah, there's 6 of us, and what?
At the Battle of Helm's Deep, they didn't actually have big siege engines.
They did not. They just had one orc with a torch and some bombs.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what they thought they were going to do before that guy showed up. Why was that not their first move? Just a minor tangent. Like, why
they
was
have
the
one
guy
sapper.
their first move? Yeah. What the fuck were they thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
also-
cover his approach with a bunch of bodies.
They only had one guy with a torch. They didn't have like 20 guys with torches all ready to run in after him.
What if Legolas had headshot that guy? Did they just lose?
Exactly.
Okay, we can play the game now. Sorry, I just want like part of Lord of the Rings drives me nuts.
It's so dumb. Wait, shit, we don't have a grate in this wall, do we? Is there a small stream that goes through it?
No.
Looks like the river stops there because it's just dry on the other end.
I think that's shadow of the hill, not a river. Technically, from the other picture, there's supposed to be a little kind of fort around. Again, I had to get a map that works for what we're doing. Versus, I was going to just theater of the mind it, but I'm like, there's going to be some tacticalness to this.
Based on what we heard before, I might want to post up with Archer 3 over there. And try and use some ranged abilities when things get close, and keep an eye out for the big ugly.
Say, I've got him on the edge of the map there. He's further back than that. So they have spy glasses and stuff. So it's the layout and the units have been spotted. This is what's going to be coming. So you know he's coming from that, or it's coming from that direction.
Sure.
They have spotted
So
the
that
sword
would be
witch
like
that direction
that
as
would be the
well, but
closest spot.
she's hard to keep track of because of the size.
So yeah, my best guess of where I would see them first, based on where they were coming from, would be that right corner on the wall.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with all this first wave of infantry first. Plus, their archers are gonna be attacking us.
So this whole episode's going to be y'all figuring out where you're going to be.
Yes.
Oh, it's Shadowrun. We're playing Shadowrun.
I didn't realize we were playing Total War.
Like I said, that might have been easier. Just, hey, everybody load up Total War. We're going to just fight our armies.
Yeah, we're gonna build 2 armies and we're just gonna battle it out.
So I've heard Leora would take command of an archer unit. I'm kind of hopping into one.
Now, are you going to be with that unit or just in the area? Like, are you going to command that unit? Or are you just kind of doing your own thing?
For logistics' sake, sure. Actually, here.
Little Ori goes puffing and puffing down the wall.
Yeah, okay. I'll command that unit.
I'm gonna hang out with these archers. Archer 2.
Hang on, let me put. You got Archer 3, Ori, so let me get that one. I was hoping y'all would pick before we start. I could have already put them in your character.
I said archers last session.
Yeah, but all of the archers and archer unit.
I didn't know how many there would be.
I'm just gonna say I'm really regretting not bringing Bailey and Harold with us now.
Did you get Archer
Bailey,
3?
go command some infantry.
Well, they're not fighters. They're just kind of.
Yeah, they're beasts of
hack
burden.
animals.
They would have got killed pretty quick.
They could
I
have
mean,
been
for-
shields.
But no, what I'm saying is like for traveling though, they would have been really great for the.
Oh yeah,
even
this
up to
is a
this
lot
point,
of battleground to cover.
Did you
I
get
could
the
ride.
control of those, Ori?
Uh,
Did archers pop up on your screen?
no.
Everyone else has like normal sitting poses, and I'm over here doing fucking yoga.
I'm standing.
Standing? No, you're weirder than me.
Okay, let's get Archer
You win.
2.
I don't know what a normal sitting pose is.
Like
This
what
is
you're
like the
already
stillest
doing.
I've been. in
Like you and
years.
Nick and Garrett all have normal ones, and I'm over here like.
I'll do some yoga.
Jack,
with
you've
you.
been awful quiet. Feeling okay, dude?
Just kind of bleh tonight.
That sucks, bro. Probably because you're not on cam with us and you're just feeling left out.
No,
I knew this was a sales pitch.
I guess I can take control of one of the infantry. I don't.
I'll take this.
Or all of it. You don't have to just have one. If you want multiple units, like, you know, Leor, do you want the both Archer units or does somebody else want one? Do you want Archer
I
and
can
an
do both.
infantry?
I'll take.
Or actually, it should be
Archer
Fang. Who?
1,
What do you want to control? Because this is your shit. So yeah, we just hitting a bunch
The
of
monk
buttons,
would
fucking
absolutely
shit
have
up.
the elite tiger unit.
I was about to say 10 minutes.
My finger spasmed and hit the wrong stuff.
I guess I could control the elite tiger unit.
Shit. Right out that left gate, there's 3 cavalry
Yeah.
and a siege.
Well, I mean,
There's
the brother
another
does know
cavalry.
the layout of the city and what forces they typically have, so
Why are all our conscripts waiting in the back?
because those, I mean, it depends on how, right now, it wasn't like we're going to sacrifice our conscripts just by sending them out as cannon fodder first. It's if they breach the walls, we need citizens to help defend.
Ah, last line of defense. Got it.
And that's up to, I mean, Fang
mean,
can
we
have
could
them
put them
come
on
up
the
front and send them
walls.
out first. That's completely doable.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's just
but-
where they've gathered those units.
So the samurai are the tiger riders.
No, samurai are K. They're in the back behind the infantry and between the
thought
conscript 1 and
so.
2.
I'll control the walls for you, Bradley.
That's okay.
Someone
They're
has
not
to say
doing
it.
anything.
Okay, so Kursk has all the infantry, right?
That
Plus
was
Proxima wants some.
I'll take an infantry. I don't really care.
I'll split those
We're-
2 and 2. So let's see.
We're hoping that the
I'll take
infantry
2
aren't
and 3.
necessarily immediately
We have
right.
4 and 1.
Jack's over here trying to give me the 4 and 1s.
Nobody's immediately rushing out of the gate, right?
That's up to depending on how y'all are going to play it. That's
Yeah, I was gonna say not
that's
yet.
Fang's
they are.
call.
Yeah, I've played a lot of Total War. That is not a winning strategy.
That's like Troy going, let's meet them on the battlefield.
There's a reason why when Theoden opened the gate in Helm's Deep, he said, "Well, it's time to die. Let's go."
Okay, so who wants the samurai and the conscripts?
I want the samurai. Give me those guys. Those mine.
I'll take the conscripts. What can I say? I'm a man of the people.
Nick is totally going to sacrifice the people.
He's
It's going to
the
be like
man
the Pied Piper of
sacrificing
Hamlin,
people.
just of death.
I'm just saying, I've played a lot of Total War. You typically make a few sacrifices, okay?
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing
I
to
am
make.
willing to make.
I love how that's like the memeiest line that ever came from Shrek.
Many of you will die.
Okay, I think y'all all have control of at least one, if not more, units.
Yes.
Hooray.
The
Oh man,
only,
they're gargantuan humanoids.
the only character sheet other than mine I'm looking at are the Royal Samurai.
Oops.
You got the samurai or the tiger riders?
The only one I'm looking at that isn't my character sheet is Royal Samurai.
I think you gave him the wrong one.
Scott, do you see the Tiger Riders?
I have the Royal Samurai.
You guys both have.
Well,
Oh,
I
do
guess
they
you
have a
both can
different
do it.
character
You can
sheet?
fight over it.
Do they have a
Excellent.
different character sheet name than their token names?
No.
Do you care to fight me on this, Garrett?
Yeah, we can wrestle.
Okay, do you want to just roll a d20 or some shit for it?
No, you can have
Hey,
it.
it's your country and your elite unit, so you want to fight for it?
There's our emperor wrestling.
So
Proximo
so
and some
basically, with
bullshit.
their movement is just going to boil down to drop the 0 off their movement, and that's how many squares you can move. Simple enough. And I think because they're more heavily armored, they only get a 20-foot movement. Everybody else gets 30, except cavalry gets 40.
Excellent.
I'm gonna post up with these archers over, even though I'm not controlling them. I'm gonna post up with them to give them the bonus.
All right. Any groups that we're with get a morale bonus, right?
As long
Or
as it's
advantage.
you're trying to like lead that unit, not like I'm just standing near you and doing my own thing. That doesn't count.
I mean, I'll point and say fire.
Well, no, I think Leora's leading 1 and 2. Or no, she's just controlling them. Never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the
she's just
player is controlling the character. Like I say, it can go all kinds of different ways depending on how you want to do it. Now,
if I
you know
led a
what?
unit,
I'll say
they
this:
would have
as long as you're
disadvantage.
even if you're doing your own thing, as long as you're within like a couple of, I'll say 2 squares of that unit, they'll get advantage on their attacks or
It's the Dynasty
Okay.
Warriors
a
hero
morale
bonus.
boost. Yeah,
And you also said earlier, you said each square is approximately 10 feet.
approximately. You're good. It's
Okay.
it's
But the
abstract
scale is
kind of.
squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like what Ori was talking about, having a spell that does, if those are only 10 foot and this does 50 foot of things, it's like, look at all the shit. He's like, no. That's basically those
Like,
spells
guys,
are for
he
a
gave me
unit.
an
Yeah, it's like,
earthquake
look at
that
this.
can touch all of them.
Yeah. Like, no, it's going to affect. Now, what's the radius on earthquake?
Oh, it was huge. Hold on. It says hold on. Scroll up. 100-foot radius.
And fireball's a 20 foot. So, you know what? Drop that down, cut that in half. Do 50.
Okay.
And I'll say that's the radius it can affect for this map.
On the map?
Shrink it down so I can see. Can I guess here?
Oh, I didn't.
This
But
is
you
my
just
circle.
drew that.
No, this is my circle.
Okay,
So that's a 50 footer. Yeah, I say that can do that. What was
That's
that
50
first
feet
one
right there.
What was the first one you had?
I'm not drawing that. I don't know who's doing the blue.
The blue
Quit
one is
drawing
mine.
shit and let Brandon draw his shit up.
Yeah, that one's 50 now. The red one is
Pointer.
100.
Draw a circle. I can't. I gotta zoom in to see the
To see the measurement.
50. That's 50 feet.
Drop that to 25 and let me look.
Hmm.
Like I say, remember,
know
like,
where-
line up 500 people, and
That's 25.
yeah.
So that would mean 50 feet across.
So yeah, that looks probably good. Because that's 1,000 people right there.
Yeah.
2 siege engines.
But then the range isn't the same either, right? Like this has a 500-foot range.
Yeah, I would say at the moment you could probably, once they get to that arrow line, is about where you could start hitting them. So no, you're not
Okay.
going to be able to hit the siege engines unless you get closer.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna be able to spell snipe all the siege engines. Oh well.
Oh man, if only we had like a traditional warlock who had the Eldritch Invocation for extra range on Eldritch Blast, and they just
Yeah, like
started
what's the with you get all the things? It's like 1,250 foot or some shit like that. Just snipe
Or
from.
like, yeah, or it's just like, what siege engines? They're already gone. I already blew them up.
Or he's like, I'm going to stay here in the capital. I'll pick them off from back here. Or
While you
at
guys
the
were planning,
palace.
it's already over. It's okay, guys. The entire plan's gonna go to shit in like 2 rounds. So
Probably.
No
We'll
offense,
see.
Rise
So,
contact me.
everybody good to go? Is this how you're wanting it? Are you just going to hold the line until they start breaking through the walls? Or is anybody going out to meet?
we still got Kursk, Fang, and Proximo right there at the capital. Curious if you wanted to be anywhere else.
So we're
Well,
not
y'all are
doing the
planning
surgical
Mr.
strike thing?
Puppy sticking his head up between my legs from under the desk, so I think he needs to go outside. It's like,
Okay.
Dad.
Notice me.
Witness.
I'll be right back.
So we're not doing the surgical strike thing? I thought that was the thing we were doing.
Oh, Kate, what happened to your camera?
Piece?
I'm eating a brownie.
Yeah, she turned it off.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I mean,
say
technical difficulties.
I looked over and I saw that Garrett was in Leora's position.
Oh, this
Oh
might
no,
give
it
me some
moved
time.
again.
This might actually give me a little bit of time to try to figure out why my microphone isn't working and see if
Okay.
it's just getting old. Because I'm talking through the camera right now, and I don't know why my microphone's not microphoning.
So I think
I've had
Go
like
ahead.
just plugging in a headset throw off Windows as far as its like default outputs. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I heard that. So I think like grand strategy wise, our best bet
Now we
get
don't
their
hear you.
Do
units.
not hear you.
But your microphone boom is pointed away from your face.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
So I mean,
So grand strategy, we want them to commit to the attack because we're going to with the archers on the walls, we're going to get to harass their units a lot before they even begin really attacking. We probably, and since there's a whole morale mechanic, we're going to be able to attempt to break those units and cause them to flee as well. So the more units that we can break and force to flee before we actually leave the safety of the wall and push out to attack and to take out their leadership siege engines or the witch and the beast, I think we need to start by eliminating as many of those units as possible.
I think I mean, if their infantry pushes up, I can send the cavalry.
Yeah.
Into
Well,
the
cavalry
side of
needs to
it.
be very harassing, and you gotta be careful because they have cavalry too. So you want to stay
Yeah,
ahead of
but-
their cavalry.
That's why we can let me back in the main gate if I need to. The idea is kind of just like hit them, throw some fire bombs if I have to, and go back.
Okay.
If their cavalry literally just wants to sit, in front of the gate and I don't know, do fuck all else.
Yeah. Well, and
that's a
their
win.
cavalry is not going to be very useful right now, too. Their cavalry is probably going to just sit back and look for any opportunities if any of us try to break out. So.
Yep.
No, you could either do quick strikes from that side position,
I'm back.
or you could strike out and then try and head in the main gate. As long as you're faster than anything that would be on your heels.
Mm-hmm.
As a cavalry unit, I hope I'm faster than anything else.
Right.
Well,
as long as theirs don't move through the front ranks and start nipping at you.
Fuck those guys. They're not riding tigers.
Somebody just dropped.
Who'd we lose?
Turn
Oh,
stuff off.
yeah.
Oh, they're back. They're back. It was probably Scott.
He's trying to figure out the AV thing with the camera mic.
Yep.
We can't hear you right now.
Nope.
Is boned.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I heard you.
Is just boned.
Your headphones finally died.
I guess, yeah, that's all I can think of. It's really funny that the cam you bought for me got here now, because I would have been shit out of luck tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It had malware that took out your headphones.
Yeah. You've been hacked.
Yeah, say Brandon just sent you a physical phishing attempt.
Wow, that's really rude of you, Brandon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's garbage.
So who else? Did we lose someone else?
Kate just turned off her cam because she's eating a brownie.
She's eating.
Yeah, but like Garrett is now on Leora.
Yeah,
Because-
well, that's because her camera's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
she
she
should
turned
still
her
be in
camera off.
Discord. It should just show her.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Jack's image is showing for Fang.
I feel like the order still changes whenever cameras are off because it prioritizes
yeah.
on cameras.
Oh, okay.
does.
That may be what it is. Okay.
Because
so
in my
who-
window, everybody used to be in a different arrangement.
Nick, what are you eating?
I was eating.
I don't know. What are you
a,
eating, Kate?
A brownie.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay, bet.
That one of those special California brownies.
I made them.
Special dark Hershey.
So they are
chocolate.
special California brownies. Did you put any special ingredients in there?
No, I did not.
Like weed. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, could-
Explain the joke, Nick.
The art of the subtlety.
No, I wasn't going to explain the joke. I was going.
You just
wait, I
did.
already did that. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb. Kate, are you able to bake weed brownies?
What do you mean, am I able?
Like, could you do it?
I could, yeah. Would I? Probably
Hypothetically,
not.
hypothetically, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could. I don't have weed, though.
Okay. Really? It's California.
No, I'm...
We may or may not have some viewers out there who would probably like those.
You cut
Oh.
out.
See, who's this moving over here? Kursk is running off to an infantry group.
Kursk is running away.
Kursk
He's
is
joining the
leaving.
conscript.
Bye, Kursk.
About
We are
Proximo and
kind of
Fang,
close.
what are you? Fang's going to lead from the front there and just give commands. Top of the gate.
Look important.
Absolutely.
Does
I
he
mean,
have
I-
control of the Tiger Riders now?
Should. Do you?
It's gonna be. I mean, I have their sheet on my face.
Okay, yeah,
yes.
cool.
Gonna be hard to ride them from over here, but
They have
I'm sure
riders.
they're-
You don't have to ride one.
boo, hiss.
Maybe if you hadn't been a little bitch and run away, you could have learned to do that already.
Maybe, but I'm a bitch, and I lived. All right,
You've come back.
nothing
to
worse
die.
than a dead bitch. Am I right?
I don't know.
Well,
You
it's
carried
maybe
one on
you're
your
living
back
in
for a
just
while.
something.
Then you're the worst of both worlds. Oh my god, you did not. Fuck, it's getting grimdark in here.
Oh no!
Okay. So, Proximo, are you going to be up there with Fang, or where are you going to be?
I thought we were doing surgical strikes, and no one would answer my questions earlier.
It looks
bad,
like
we're not
everybody's
doing
just
that
spreading out now.
Yeah, I asked what everyone like. You weren't here, Bradley, and I asked what the plan was, and literally nobody. So I have no fucking idea what's happening.
We all just
All
like,
of y'all are like,
side-eyed.
let's do this. No, let's do this. Like, I've never been in a war before.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
Well, when we agreed that we're going to stay together, the main thing is that you stay together.
I don't think that's true.
We failed at the first hurdle. Go us.
Well, I did ask if we wanted to like incorporate into an infantry group just so we had some buffering and like moved with a larger unit, but we didn't really get an answer on that either.
I mean, that sounds good to me, but apparently that's not how it's going now.
Well, so here's the other thing is that we're not running the infantry straight out the gate. So for us to do things right now, we need to be in a position like a vantage point because we're waiting for them to come up against the walls. If it reaches a point where we can actually move out and start affecting things at a range where we don't spend, 5 rounds just taking arrow shots on open ground, then we could still move into an infantry group. Like somebody could make the call, hey, join up with infantry 3, and then we all move as a unit.
See, that sounds fine to me.
I'm fine with whatever
Yeah,
y'all do.
that's-
I'm just here to facilitate the narrative.
That's a good idea. Like meet up at once we need to, once the infantry gets involved, meet up together.
I'm sure Fang knows some kind of bird call that would spread.
Definitely.
So I think as far as we've positioned ourselves, we're all just taking positions individually. That doesn't mean we're tied into a unit.
Yeah, like I kept myself close enough to like where you are, Proxima, where you and Fang both are, to be able to regroup with you quickly.
Okay. So we let the battle commence, watch things come in, and then when we actually want to start moving around in the battle space as our strike team, we just bring a whole bunch of red shirts with us.
Yes.
I don't like you calling my people red shirts.
Oh, sorry. The conscripts are red shirts. That's why they're labeled R.
don't-
Infantry.
Mm,
They're R for expendable.
In his language.
Recyclable.
Oh, Lord.
Getting a little 40K there.
Our GrimDarks are bleeding.
Yes.
Well, I do play a Psyker. Anyway, actually, that would more be you, L. Psychic damage.
I guess that's true, but it's to myself, not to my enemies.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've listened to your music.
That is true. So has Wu-Tang, and he was not pleased.
Okay. So is that our general consensus? Like everybody is taking individual positions for now as far as observation or chances to attack, and then when we get the call from the boss, we all coalesce onto an infantry unit?
Yeah, I like my position. So I've positioned myself for that reason, and this is the best position for me to be in to assist all the units around me.
I'm gonna double check something real fast. I think with my
Should we pick an infantry unit, like a specific one? Because the samurai only have a melee attack, which means that the enemy, for them to truly engage, they have to either be outside of the gate or the enemy must be inside already.
Yeah.
Right.
So the samurai would actually be a great unit for that.
Oh, what's the difference between the samurai and the infantry as far as melee? Because I figured the only time we actually group up with a unit and move is when it's a melee unit.
The samurai have less HP but hit harder and more accurately.
Yeah, they would be.
Yeah,
a good
they're a
group
heavy
for us
armored
to-
unit that hit harder, but there's fewer of them because they're elite units.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So we could be the spearhead of an elite unit.
Yeah, that would be a good unit to join up with once when we make our attack, when we go on the offense.
I will point out if I see because I'm watching specifically, if I see the Tengu come into range, I'm going to put dancing lights up as high in the sky as I can, about 120 feet.
Okay.
and it's just going to be an arrow pointed towards it.
I'm satisfied with this plan.
Let me double check my alchemy. Nope, I used up all of that.
How's everyone else feeling about the plan?
Kursk,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna put it in the party sheet. Well, it doesn't matter. Just make a note. I'm gonna give you my last haste spray. I've got one.
Okay.
All you do is you point it at your face and you squeeze the puff ball, and you'll be fine.
All right.
Makes you faster, gives you more attacks. Feel like you might want this. Bang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a level 3 health potion.
How could you do this to me?
You're right. Never mind.
All right, thank you.
Okay, let me just. I'm measuring something real quick.
Thank you for understanding.
Damn.
You should give it to Proximo.
Why would I rob him of that?
I don't know. I think he'd hate it the most.
Okay, is that sound too loud for anybody listening? Or does that sound okay on stream? Turn on some music.
I don't know if anyone
I don't hear
noticed
anything.
when Leora said give it to Proximo, I just stared at the cam for a couple seconds like, sure.
Bradley, are you
Lit-
bumping it straight through audio, or is it on that second app?
No, it should be going through my stream thing. You're not going to hear it on Discord. I just didn't. I've turned it down
That's actually better.
because I don't want it loud because it's got like a bunch of kettle drums and stuff going. Cool. I just didn't want it to be too loud.
You know what? Actually, I'm changing my position because I realized there's a better place where I can reach more. I can actually reach one more unit. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's on the Sirenscape. Yeah, that link. If as long as that link's still good, y'all should be able to have that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, god damn it! There we go. Yep. Okay. Cool.
What's that?
I'm changing positions. I'm actually not going to partner up with these archers because I have something else I'm going to do.
What in God's name are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna help you save your country.
Okay, I'm gonna throw him over the ledge.
With the power
The
of
other
dance.
side cheers and leaves.
Yeah!
They were here for me the whole time.
World renowned bard.
I was too much of a threat. They had to get rid of me.
Okay, so are y'all finalized?
Yeah, let's do this.
Woo!
Okay, I'm just gonna hit the button to roll initiative for everybody since there's so many.
I'm mostly. sticking
Actually,
to
no,
the
y'all go ahead. Y'all roll.
initiative.
Y'all roll your own. You set your fate.
Yes, Dad.
What
Fang
about
doesn't
CR?
survive long enough for anything.
Nope.
Roll our initiative on our character sheet or the units?
Just your PCs. Because when I only had the option to roll all NPCs.
Do I still have exhaustion? I assume that's why I rolled dis.
I thought
That's because of your dreams. You did not get good sleep.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Right.
you went to bed really drunk.
Well, we had 8 hours since then too.
Well, yeah. So yeah, go ahead and make that other check then. Make your check again.
You think at your age going to bed drunk means you'll wake up better?
yes.
With
What's
my
the-
fat con check, yeah, dude,
Yeah,
probably.
what's the DC? It should be on your sheet there. Nightmares DC 10. So yeah.
Oh, I need a. Is it wisdom? What do I roll?
Let me look.
I
DC
don't-
10.
I don't think it
con,
gives-
it's con check.
Yeah.
I don't think it gives him exhaustion. I think it gives the rest of us exhaustion if we sleep near him.
If you sleep near him, he gets it too. Hey, you
Okay.
made it.
Oh,
Wow.
10,
You,
10,
you
10.
made it. So,
Sucks to suck, nightmares.
Nice. This is only good news.
bad news. Pingu goes first.
No.
You can see it's marching. It's not going to move where it's at. It's coming up. You see it on the move towards the gates. Leora.
So it's still off the map.
I'm leaving it where it is on the map so you can see, but it's approaching that position. It's further back.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
What can I do from here?
Not a lot.
Can I
Inspire the archers.
yeah, can I inspire them?
Well, your presence near them,
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that
I'm
this
really
morning y'all
cool,
are
I'm
arranging.
really cool.
Thing is given, major speeches. Like, holy shit, the Emperor's back. These are people with him. You're basically assumed to be like his entourage or his lieutenants or something like that. So your personal friend, just you being near, and of course stories start spreading. I'm sure Ella's helped with stories and to build up morale as well. So all of y'all are like being told about legendary heroes from the West.
Okay.
You can tell
I'm
them all my
gonna
embarrassing stories about how I got pancaked by a living tree.
yeah. I'm gonna hold my action in case any goobers come close enough.
Let me tell you, Royal Samurai, every fight your Emperor was in, he almost died. Every single one.
All right.
And he's still
Without fail.
Some of them multiple times.
I had to
Right.
bail him out like he tells the truth, and Proctor's like, I had to bail him out every single time. I'm the reason he's here.
Let me just make sure I don't have my other loot equipped. I do not. Good.
Say I do not good.
Come on, big money, big money, big money. Yes.
Hey.
All right.
No ends.
So I am going to be using. Let me click it for you, Bradley. This. So let me draw that circle again, so I know who I'm going to be affecting.
Okay, now basically cut that in half at least, because it's now. What's your range? Because like Ori's is not getting
It's
a
100 feet.
100
Oh.
foot. So yeah, drop that down to probably like 10 foot.
What?
I told you range was squishy.
Range is squishy.
It's a
Oh, you're
it's-
right. I'm
general
dumb.
idea map.
I'm dumb. I've been looking at this wrong. Okay. But-
Cocker.
Then L rolls in that one, and Proximo puts his hand on Fang's shoulder and says, well, we're all
Wait,
dying
hang
here.
on. Hang on. 10 feet? I don't get to knock it to 50?
Ori's was 500 foot, wasn't it?
That was range. The radius was 100, and we knocked it to
100.
25.
Okay, drop yours to 20. So it's the same radius, correct? Both spells are the same radius.
Mine is mine is just a range of 100 feet. There's not like it's just 100 feet from me.
Yeah, so same radius. So drop it to 25.
Drop it to 25.
Drop it to 25. Oh well, shit. All right. Well, in that case, because I thought that was a lot bigger, I'm gonna need to go back over to those archers.
Well, that's why Ori was like, hell yeah, I'm going to destroy all this shit.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna
Cast
go back
one
over to the
scroll.
archers.
Let's go home.
Okay. Well, here. In that case, I'm gonna do my. Well, actually, how much can I move? I can move 50, 10.
Are you
Basically
retconning
3
your
squares.
position?
Basically
Okay,
3
1,
squares.
2, 3. Okay, I can move there. Does that put me in range? It does not. Shit.
Well, we'll go, because you misunderstood, you can place yourself where you wanted to start.
Okay, then I'll start back over here again. All right, cool. So, Kursk, you get in on this.
Woo!
So, Kursk, archers 1, and will
Well-
you count infantry 3 or now?
Curse doesn't get on the thick because it's not flat. Y'all are on a wall that's about 100 foot tall. Or I'm sorry, it's 80 foot tall. The top of that building in the center is about 120. So yeah, you're like 80 foot above the ground.
Okay.
So Kursk is going to be further back. Yeah, he's going to be out of that range.
Sorry, Kursk. Never mind.
Perspective.
No.
Damn two-dimensional drawings.
You hear some pretty cool tunes, but they're hard to make out.
Listen, Kursk. I tried. I fought for you.
No, it was fine. No, I get it. You know, maybe next time.
Yeah. Also, I get that technically get that benefit. All right. Cool. And I have to maintain this for like, what is it? It's concentration up to a minute, so I get to maintain this for 6 rounds. Do it again.
Okay. Well, okay. This is probably going to be, because we're not going 6-second rounds.
Right. Okay.
This is basically going to last them 1 round. Because you're looking, we're probably going to be going, I have to see how it moves. This is probably going to be like in closer to a 5 or 10 minute round. Because you're looking at mass groups of people moving, stuff going constantly. So this is, the time frame's not a standard PCs versus big bad round.
Okay.
So if you know that's only going to last a minute, it's basically going to affect 1 volley fire once they have targets in range. If targets don't make it into the range, you basically cast that for nothing at the moment.
Okay.
You can still do it. I'm just letting you know how it's kind of working.
Okay.
So you were casting it?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, I'm gonna still cast it because it doesn't cost me anything, and I'm gonna maintain it as best I can.
Yeah, you've still got to make a performance check, which, yeah, you got that. So, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now all my shit's... First.
Well, there's nothing really to fight right now. We're kind of waiting, I guess, was the plan.
Yeah, starting out's going to be a little bit until either people breach walls or you decide to go out.
So, I guess we just pass for the time being.
Just boosting the morale of the... teaching them some barbarian chant. Start doing.
It's like a New Zealand haka.
Yeah, we're doing a haka.
Is there like a chant for the Chicago Bears?
We are the Bears, shuffling crew.
He's doing the Ooga Chakas.
Chris is getting ready. He starts raging like, I can't stop this feeling.
The entire infantry division starts doing the Ooga Chakas.
Deep inside of me.
If you can convince 3 infantry units to start doing the same chant, do you realize what kind of morale deficit the other team would have over the wall?
They're goners. They're done for.
Hey, you start hearing that all of a sudden from behind the walls, you just start hearing this mass change. Ooga chaka chaka, ooga 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 chaka. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Are they playing music? In a war?
Hey, whoever's got infantry 1, or y'all just... We'll do it quick for those. The infantry units, are any of y'all moving any of the infantry units?
That would be Kursk or Proximo.
Both. I'm just saying, I can click past them if y'all aren't going to be moving
not
any.
moving the infantry units yet.
Or Proximo, you going to be repositioning anybody? What about your... For anybody that's in the base, is anybody moving any of the defenders? Are y'all just waiting for the archers to do their thing once stuff gets in line?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna move anything. I don't know. What, do you guys think that the conscripts are in a good positions? They're all right. Back.
Hey, thank you, Hussein.
Should I pull them forward?
Oh, things are probably going to get bad because Boons and Banes are allowed tonight.
Big fucking surprise. It happens every session anyway.
Yeah, big surprise.
So speaking of units, though, Feng, did you want to move those riders yet, or are you holding for the first round?
Now I'm waiting for them to get within, you know, Archer's range.
Right.
For the double fun, you know.
Double stuff Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they move so slow.
Well, you're trying to position 500 people moving
Hey,
in unison.
I know this pain, dude. You built this upon yourself.
I know. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm like, this. Come on, I don't want to just handle. Okay, there's a big war. You go out there. Let's just do rollies or something. Who got the highest number? That's who won. You know, it's like, come on. That, and you've got to like torture yourself. Okay, so first siege unit
Oh shit.
is making an attack. Let's hope it doesn't miss the wall, because then I have to see where it lands. That's not the wall, like the people on top.
Do
So
you know how
let's
many
see.
shots these siege units are going to get off because everybody else moves so slow?
That is a hit by 10. Walls don't move. They're hard to damage. They're not hard to hit.
I'm calling hacks already. He's going to get to use these so many times.
Oh, so there's 16 points of damage, but remember there's a. Actually, I forgot to put in that these are siege, so that they do double damage versus structure. But the walls have also, they have to go over 10 points to do any damage. So that right there, so that's only 16 points of damage.
Got that good now.
2 gate, infantry 4. 3.
Yes, get
Beach
closer.
3.
Infantry.
Oh, that's a miss. So, I'm going to let, since Leora's there, roll me percentile dice. 1 to 50, it's just a clear miss. And then we'll see if it's short or long. 51 and above, it hits your archers and maybe you.
Oh, good. Ooh.
Wait, an attack roll miss is going to actually damage other people instead of just like, oh, it glanced off
They're
the wall?
trying to hit the wall. They missed the wall. Their calculations were off, so it's hitting on top. If it's a clear miss, it either fall short or go over the wall.
I feel like that's a pretty narrow spot to hit with a miss.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every other time you've called misses, it was on a critical miss that it hit somebody else.
You've got a giant boulder being hurled at a wall, and it missed the wall. The wall has an
All right,
AC
guys,
of 10.
I tried to stand up for us. I'm good.
It's like, come on,
I'm
this
just
is...
saying
completely-
it should be higher than 50 because that's where
I
we're
I
not
agree
super
with
big
you.
targets.
I totally agree with you, Brandon. In the
But
sense that
I'll
there's
do
a,
this.
There's a lot of
roll me another
errors, like-
percentile, Kate. You've only got a 20% chance you're in the blast radius.
Okay, great. Great.
And that's
So
how
you're all far enough to the
he
side from where this
instantly
hits, but it
died.
hits the unit.
Well, does it hit the unit? Does it still have to roll an attack?
No, that was it missed its target.
It accidentally hit the
yeah,
unit.
it wasn't trying to hit the units, but it did.
You rolled max damage too.
No, I didn't. I rolled a 10 and a
Really?
9. I rolled medium.
Oh, those are d20s? They're d10s. Oh god.
Proximo, anything you're just waiting?
Yeah, I've got my longbow out.
Are you up on
I
the
just want to
wall?
make it clear,
or
I've
down
got
on
my
the
longbow
ground?
already out. What was that, Brandon?
Are you up on the wall or down on the ground?
I'm wherever Fang is to make sure he doesn't
Yeah,
die.
they're up on
instantly.
front. Fang, you just watching as they slowly advance forward?
I fucking guess so.
I mean, I don't know. You could change your mind. Like, you know what? I'm going to do this instead. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I jump over
And I'm
the
going to say
ledge.
at the moment, I'm going to say that we're going to go 5-minute rounds. For all the
Sweet
maneuvering and getting in position. Like I say, hundreds of people moving in unison at once.
Wait, a 5-minute? How far can you move in a 5-minute round?
Apparently,
I'm just
40
saying,
feet.
yeah, I'm just moving because you're looking at it having to move over terrain, keep in formation, keep moving.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
abstract. I'm just saying if for combat rounds, it's not like if you cast a minute spell, that's going to last 1 round basically. If it's a 10-minute spell, you've got 2 rounds, etc. Just so we can kind of adjust some of those.
Okay.
Big,
The only
big
other
combats
question
are...
in there is, do we still use the 6-second rules for if I cast a spell as an action, could I cast another one 6 seconds later?
For simplicity, because again, a lot of this is abstract. You get one
Okay.
action. It's not that like, you know what? I just cast 50 spells on my turn.
Right. It's just, I was like, my brain is exploding. Guys, there would be so many chaos effects. Okay. Okay. Hey, Leora, good news. After that boulder hit, that archer unit is still looking swell.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight, I think.
Yeah, but like 26 people just died on that attack though. When if you break it down, because basically it's
Well, you know,
1 hit point
amortization.
per person.
Yeah, I gotta go find it. Sorry.
You don't know what she's doing.
Nick, is there any way you can share that GIF with the stream?
What did you do? Hang on, let me click over there.
This is what should have happened, in my opinion.
The watermelon catapult thing that pops the woman in the face. That had to hurt so goddamn bad.
Oh, it had.
No kidding.
Yeah. So, just to be clear, if a catapult misses a wall, it's going to be, you said, a 50% chance.
50% chance that it's either
falls
long
short?
or short. Oh, other than that, it's...
But of the 50%, you're saying of that 50% that it's long, it's 100% going to hit whatever the units on top of the wall? It's not
Yes,
gonna
because your
go
units are
past the wall?
spread out across the entire wall there. It's not just that
Right,
one
but
little
it's
Big
spot.
wall.
But what about, like, the chances of it just flying straight over the wall and into the city?
Yeah, go hit
There's
some
a
of the
50
conscripts.
Yes, there's a 50% chance that happens.
No, you said 50% chance of long or short. But then when it went long,
Right.
it immediately hit the archers on
If
the
it-
Yeah, you didn't.
oh,
You
there's
didn't have us roll
Crusanes
for the
cheered.
archers.
400, so I'm assuming that's a boon? Or I can't
No,
remember
he
which
just
one
said
that
Please be
Bane.
boon. Please be boon.
is. It a bane? Oh, no, I see it
Crusade,
bane.
why?
Said Bane.
Why would you
So-
do this?
So hang on a sec. I just want
Guys,
to be
I
clear.
think
I
we're
wanna
not
be
entertaining
clear.
enough.
50% over. You didn't have a roll another percent for whether or not it just flew over the wall or hit the units. It just.
I think if it
automatically
hits
No.
the 50%, you should at least like roll to hit us.
Yeah, there should be a percentage that it actually hits somebody or hits an unoccupied part
Well,
of the
again,
wall.
a
flies
lot of
over.
this has to be abstract. I'm rolling to hit the wall. The wall is super easy to hit. I missed
Right.
the wall.
Which was
So that
super easy
means,
to hit.
right, there's a 50% chance that it either fell short or it went along and went over into the city. There's a 50% chance that if it rolled that, then it would be like, okay, roll me percentile again. Was it short or long? We'll see, because maybe it damaged something in the city, fell short, fine. The other 50% is it's hitting the top of the wall, which means those units are spread out across the top of the wall. So they're taking damage.
Okay, so the difference is that the first time you did that, you just rolled the first 50%.
And
when-
she had the no, she rolled the 50%, which is was it going to miss or hit the unit? 1 to 50, it's a complete miss. She rolled 60 something. That means it didn't fall short or long, it fell on the units. That was the other half of the percent. It's 50-50. Does a unit get hit on a miss? Clear as mud for you?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so as for this Bane that just hit, you see the what's being launched it now is on fire. Instead of just being boulders, they're now flaming boulders. They're covered in pitch.
Oh, good.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, so
They threw one whole rock that wasn't on fire. They're like, you know
Oh,
what?
there was 2 rocks
right.
that were on fire.
We got baned. I forgot.
See, there's a hit right there.
Fang, why don't we have siege engines?
Because dumbass little mouse's dad didn't think to build any. That's right, I'm making fun of him.
Good lord, look how much damage it did to the wall. Jesus, these things are massive.
Is that minus 10, right?
Yes. Now, I'm not sure if it's already taking that into consideration. I assume it's automatically doing it. You have to hit that 10 threshold, so that should have been 42 points of damage. Were you wanting to move the tigers, or are they maintaining?
Wait. Why did I hear a my turn noise?
Because it went. You should. Everybody's got the tigers, I guess, because I just went past the tigers. I don't know how you've all got it, but.
I don't see the sheet.
Siege, where's this one? Okay, this one is attacking this side of the wall. There's another bit. I gotta put the pitch in on this one.
Guys, I think these walls are thick as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything has hella HP.
I've never seen something take 40 damage, and I can't even see the pixel.
Shit, I need to put another wall in. Gotta put a wall in.
Well, Fang, props to your city. They built some pretty impressive walls.
We definitely didn't get this far by not building impressive walls.
There.
I mean, based on the walls, you got exactly this far, and no further.
Yeah, rolling the same thing. Ori, anything that you're wanting to do? On this next round, I'll just move them faster to get up to the fire line. We'll just say it takes a couple rounds for it instead of doing each one.
Right, so when you first mentioned them moving, you said you see them. Do I actually see them?
See which one? I'm talking about the
Tengu?
sword witch. The one that's when I said that is like you see her off in the distance, but she's not anywhere close yet. Same thing, she's not on the map yet, even though she's on the edge.
Okay, so from my vantage point, can I see either of them personally?
You can see the Tengu. You can't see her.
But it's like there's some atmospheric distortion because they're still so far away?
Yes, it's not close enough yet.
Okay.
You for a physical thing, like if you wanted to use your scroll, summon a demon and say, go kill that thing, yes, you have a target you can point it at.
Yeah, but that's really far away.
Or if you wanted to send it towards the infantry and start reaping through them.
We got a lot of archers on the walls. I don't, yeah. At least for this round, all she's gonna do is cantrip Druidcraft in the middle of the archer unit, and just kind of spread like a small spreading, like it grows between the cracks in the stone, like along grid lines between the archers, with like just little like white bell flowers that grow up between them, or something that Fang told me about, or pointed out.
Well, he's the Lord of Blossoms, so
yeah. So small white blossoms of like small kind of bell-shaped flowers, and she just says, "Aim well. You got the blessing with you."
sounds good. The final siege engine. I'm gonna roll, since it's kind of center 1, 2, and 3, for which wall it picks, and it's going for that. Yeah, as they hit, fire's just splashing and spreading everywhere. So for that crusade, you know, that's an extra D20 damage they're doing with the fire. Tengu moves closer. Sujin is just watching things take place. You don't know what she's doing. This cavalry is they're moving up, but looks like they're just waiting for a target. Infantry. Actually, I'm going to say we'll go through. Are y'all going? Y'all are just waiting, correct?
Yeah, for them to get
Okay,
in
so I'm
range,
just going to
basically.
see. Okay, so there's going to be 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to say it takes about 3 rounds for everybody to get up. I'm just moving everybody up so we can start that away. But it's just that I wanted to have that feel of like that moving closer and that dread, but it's like that's kind of hard to do turn-based. I'm just going to make that round 5 now. Just going to speed through everybody. Oh, wait. No, I got to go back to the... I've got 3 rounds of... 3 rounds of siege. Find a siege. First attack. Hit. Third attack. Hit.
Tonight you get tabletop D&D and tabletop Warhammer 40k in the same experience.
That one. Each 3 is going at that wall.
Oh, I forgot it doesn't have a background.
What?
The health bar, it just drops. I thought there was going to be like a black bar.
Yeah, those of you standing on the door, you can feel the vibrations through the walls at the impacts. A lot of the archers are kind of like reeling back from the flames that hit, and as they do, it spreads in all directions on the wall, flaming up. A couple of guys like get singed, but not enough to damage the unit.
Why didn't we build it with 101 layers instead of 100?
101 layer. Okay, this one's attacking this wall. Oh shit! There's a crit.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Holy!
As that one just like barrels into, and you feel that it's,
It
you get
maxed
knocked
the
off your feet.
damage?
You and most of the archers get knocked off your feet just from the impact of this.
Ouch.
All the base dice rolled max?
That's a critical hit. Max weapon
okay.
damage. That was 10d20 with 5 of them being max. Ouch.
Thank goodness it didn't
those.
miss.
And this one, which target was it picking? 1, 2, or 3. It's moving to this wall now.
Oh dear.
1, 2. And 3 hits. See, that's why the chance of it missing is so low. That's why it's like there could be a fuck up. 1, 2. 3. Okay. At the start of the 6th round, they're in archer range. Your guys are starting to draw on loose arrows now. They may be out of. So are you just continuing to general?
Yeah.
You got.
I mean, I'm definitely not running out there.
marching up
That's
on
for
the
damn
left.
sure.
Do what?
I was pointing out he's got a bunch of folks marching up on the left too.
At this point, too, the Tengu and the Sword Witch have entered the edge of. They are where they are on the map.
Hey, quick question, Bradley. The range on the scrolls I was given feels super long. The range on the scroll I wrote, is that still super short?
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Yeah, I would say basically if you can move to the edge of the wall, and you can cast it like on the ground, like below the wall.
Okay.
Because and then preferably you not be in this. If you're doing that, that's going against what they said. They said they didn't want you being casting that in the city at all. You are technically in this. They want you outside the walls. But at least a scroll, you don't have confusion. But that spell doesn't need to go off in because you don't know if you're going to control it or not.
And they didn't give me back my stone.
Yeah, you had your stone. They gave that back.
Is that back on me? I was.
It
checking
should
my
be
effects.
active. Let me look.
1 sec.
So many things. Yeah. Wait.
Yep. It's because I renamed it missing because you had taken it away, but it's back there. Okay.
Okay. So that's done at this point. Oh shit. Okay, we got cavalry. Where is it? They're holding. Infantry's in the way. And there's the boon. Now the boon isn't just for Ori. That affects everybody. So I'll ask y'all, what do y'all want for the boon? What do you want that's going to be beneficial to help y'all? That's not like, hey, the army just dies and goes away. What's something that y'all think would be cool?
Double archer range.
Well, now they're in range, so
The Ride of the Rohirrim happens.
okay. No. Okay. Hang on, let me pull this. I don't think I'll send this to you. Y'all start hearing in the distance, like behind you. You start hearing this sound.
Isn't that from the inside of the city?
The city is
Nick just
behind.
spend
Yes.
everybody's wish?
No. I forgot. I'm glad he said that because I actually had this already pulled up because I was like, okay, if he gets booned, this is what's going to happen. So I'm glad he said that.
Need a suggestion.
Oh, okay. So
So I think chat. I mean, can chat hear that sound?
Forgot to pull up the audio.
Hang on,
part.
I'll send y'all
I
the.
keep it muted so I don't get
No, that's
voice
fine.
jammed.
Hang on. Except that sound that y'all are hearing, I'll put it link for y'all. Multiply that by like hundreds or more.
Is it
Maybe
Screaming Bomb
thousands.
guys from?
Maybe thousands.
Thing I want once to.
It's very much way in the background. You're just hearing this honking sound.
Oh my god, they brought automobiles. Or geese.
Old jalopies.
No, Fang, you're starting to hear that. Those are sounds of giant cranes. Probably thousands of them.
Oh my god. I feared this.
And
thing would
they're
come.
they're coming
little
from behind, like coming way distant, like behind the palace area, like out of the mountains is where it's coming from.
Everyone get under cover.
I gotta shit on everything.
It's the white wave.
Dear God.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, so Crusade, a boon or a bane is for the encounter, and it affects all heroes for a boon, or goes against them all for a bane. So yeah, so you're starting to hear that. This infantry moves up. Proximo. I'm assuming you're waiting still.
I believe I heard they were in arrow range. Was that incorrect?
Yes, they are just within range. So now,
Oh hell.
oh hell! Thank you for the raid, 18. We're doing
What's that?
a sieging the Fang's home capital.
We're playing Total Annihilation.
Yeah, so it's now you can still shoot. You're gonna do you may take out a dude or two, but it's not like your single deal's gonna do a lot of damage.
It's better than just
Oh, I know, that's fine.
masturbating next to Fang for the next hour.
Piggy, all of those infantry units there are in range.
Fuck you, Ponjo 3. Did it take the...
Hey, Care, thanks for the sub, man. Or no, somebody, that's Rob. Thank you for the gifted sub.
I'm trying to shoot Ponjo infantry, but I don't
Thank
see
you
a
very
line
much.
coming up. Is it targeted?
You got infantry 3. Check, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna nudge Fang in the side and be like, hey, check this out. I
Damn.
can miss real hard.
It just
Alright,
falls
it's like
short.
arrow. Great. What is the AC? It's a group of people.
Yeah, infantry with shields.
30.
Their AC is 15.
And a lot of gaps between them.
They're marching in a phalanx almost.
I mean, you are shooting at max longbow range.
Yeah, which is a disadvantage, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that.
I mean, not like it would matter if I missed them both.
You can only go
Or am I
lower,
gonna turn to
so
my left or turn to my right and shoot Fang in the foot? Your friend, check this out. I turn to my right and shoot him in the foot.
You promised you wouldn't do this.
Oh, I won't remember such a thing.
You're embarrassing him in front of everyone.
Are you done, Proximo?
Yeah, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends, Dad.
In front of my country. Jeez.
This is in front of your entire capital. All the people are counting on you.
Yeah, this is where they all pants me.
We've been waiting for this moment.
When controller players play FPS games meme. Uh-oh. The sieges are going again.
I'm waiting for some more of those siege criticals.
Not us.
Yeah, no thanks. No thank you.
Oh, that was close. That was an 18.
All right.
Hey, thank you very much for the sub. L, what are you doing?
All right, let's see. I'm definitely going to be attempting to give these archers their bonus again.
Are you
myself.
using your special loot?
I'm not using my special loot.
You're not going to kill your entire unit?
That's
Nope.
not a euphemism, by the way.
All right, it's 12 is the
16's
base.
for level 4.
So 16 for level 4, or was 10 the base now?
No,
It's
12. No, 10 is when like Ori's doing a ritual or doing a scroll.
Got it. Okay, cool. Then my archers are good to go. And
So that's you, which it's 5 attack rolls.
well, I mean, I'm not controlling the archers. I just mean the archers.
Or
that I'm
whoever's
standing
controlling
next
them
to.
when it's their turn. Oh, you've got that on there, so it'll automatically add the damage.
Yep. Now, the one thing that I will say, it does say here, whenever it makes damage rolls, if it dislikes the result, it can re-roll the dice. So should that just be like
That would
damage
affect
should-
one of the rolls. Like if you missed
So-
one.
Okay. I was gonna say, should that
However-
be like, should they be at advantage? In that case, should they roll it at advantage for that roll, or?
Either way, you could just roll them if
Okay.
you pick, because you don't know which one you're going to miss. I'll let you pick on that. I did.
Okay.
Whoever's got Archer 1, I did go past them already,
alright.
so you need to
Oh, I got him. Yeah.
whichever target you want.
Yeah, kill them.
They don't have. Did you say they get advantage if we're by them?
Yes, you provide advantage because just that hero bonus.
Not for attack rolls, though, right?
Yes, attack,
Okay.
morale.
Okay. Nice.
So Ella's
5.
with them, so I'll start blasting. Did not roll with advantage.
Still hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
See if you got a 20, anyways.
They have disadvantage because of distance. Is that important? Does that come into play?
Because I mean, it should be because that's their maximum range. I'm not worried about it. This is already abstract enough.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that then.
What
I'm just
do you
really
mean?
good. To
Well,
not
'cause
roll with
it's-
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
always
it's-
going to apply disadvantage. You would need to change the
What you would
range on
do
their
is
attack.
click it. Well, that's fine if it's automatically doing it. It's going to waste more time trying to
Okay.
figure it out because it is at
Uh,
long range.
Shouldn't these numbers be multiplied for damage?
Don't roll damage till the end
Oh, she's rolling a lot of
Oh,
damage.
I already rolled damage. Why not?
because you're however many hits you have, you're going to multiply your damage by that. It's because you're automatically applying it when you roll it. Now I'm keeping up with how much goes off because I'll need to multiply it.
Okay, so I hit 3 of those attacks.
Okay, and you only rolled damage once.
Yes.
So 3 times 8 is 24. So I need to basically, I'll just apply. Which one were you attacking?
Oh wait, no, I using infantry 1.
The Panjo infantry one? Because there's multiple infantry ones.
This one.
Okay. That's the Utzen.
Oh right, Archer's 1 would be on that wall.
I guess, yeah. I guess it's no. The multiplying would be the same. So yeah, if you hit, just roll damage on them. That's fine. That'll be faster.
Okay.
Instead of me trying to manually do it, because it's basically the same thing. If you just roll damage each hit, so you get 5 of it. First, you chilling still, taking any maneuvering?
Nope, we're gonna wait until their infantry gets a little bit closer.
The walls.
Leora, anything you're doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot with the boys. I'm gonna do sharpshooter. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do sharpshooter.
Good thing you did. You dropped a 1.
Do I get sneak attack on this? How should I do damage?
Do you aiming gives you sneak attack, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This is kind of an out there question, but does this country have any real experience with firearms?
There's probably some black powder. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, they know how to make fireworks and stuff. That's kind of where it originates.
Well, I guess I was asking because it's like, if someone pulled a gun on you and you had no idea what a gun looked like, every attack is a sneak attack.
Why are you pointing that tube at me?
Yeah, what is that tube? It was just like a thought I had. Just like, do I get sneak attack on this? I'm like, well, if they don't know what a gun is, probably.
I'm not using the gun. The gun has really bad range.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, I wish I had thought about that first. I should have had, like, basically long rifle units, like another elite unit.
Or I'll start one of those.
Ooh, that was almost a fumble. That would have been bad. so much. Why did I do this to myself?
You know, you could just retcon a few of those enemies if you have too many in your hands.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's just
We'll
a
forgive
lot
you.
to go through. Wall. You see just a constant barrage of these just large balls of fire assaulting the walls. Great. Actually, I need to be using their movement stuff to get them up there too. That should be 2 more. And that'll speed things up a little bit. They're using their movement as well. I don't know why I wasn't using their action
Dash actions?
as a move. Yeah. That would have helped things a whole lot. Lieutenant. Archers. Ooh. That's not good. H3. Shooting at the walls. They're getting hammered pretty good. This is where it's like would be cool if I could have like cinematics going, so you could see that like in a Gladiator when they had all the trebuchet or the catapults throwing with the fiery pitch, just constantly raining in.
When you said cinematics, I actually thought of the old Game Boy Advance game. Oh man, I forget what it was called. Where you have like a unit of tanks attack another unit of tanks, and a couple of them get
Advance
right
Wars.
Advance Wars. All right, that's
One
what
of
I
my
thought.
favorite game series.
That was actually what I thought when you said, "Yeah, I wish I could have cinematics, Bradley." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it'd be cool to watch like a unit of archers fire at a unit of archers and have a couple of them die." But then you're like that scene in Gladiator. Like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's cinematic too.
Proxima would.
Sorry, Archer. I didn't know I was muted. Archer 2.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll all the dice. 1 hits. Come on, guys.
Missing by 1.
2 hits. Oh my god. Okay, 2 hits.
Yeah, just rolled 2 damage there. Or roll it twice because it'll get the bonus each time. If you double up the dice, it won't. Nice.
Ooh. Hey.
They're doing nothing to these guys. I think I did more damage than them.
Is this the first turn that Archers 3 has a target? Because I have been in control of them.
Archer 3 is in. You're next, then the wall, then Archer 3. So Ori. It is now on you. You need to make your combat is engaged, and you're seeing arrows come in. You need to make your rage check.
Need a different wisdom save, right?
Frenzy, DC 15
Yeah.
Wisdom at the start of combat. You just want to go melee. Now there are 3 PC rerolls.
I'm gonna burn one.
Okay.
Okay. That. Thank you, dice. If I burned that and rolled like a 4, I was kidding. Whew.
That's what those rerolls are for. You can thank the people that have donated those.
Much appreciated, stream.
So, what's Ori's action this turn?
All right, that's getting really close, and I need to close the gap.
Yeah, the Tengu is different. You see it just charging like ahead, like it's moving quickly. It's very rapid. It's got a 50-foot movement.
I don't have. I used it all up when we made our way into the city. I'm just gonna rapid cast a fly spell.
Not gonna use your scroll.
It's not within range. Not nearly. I can only cast it at the foot of the wall.
Okay.
You know how far
well,
away that thing
I
is?
figured you wanted to try to make sure if you had it under. Okay, I'll let you know this. Mechanic-wise, because you're using that chaotic blood that was raining out of the sky, instead of having to each round do a charisma check, you're going to have a 50% chance it's either going to be under your full control or it's immediately going to turn and attack you.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well, the others you're checking
least-
each
at
round
least
to
in the-
control to turn against you.
At least in the old method, I got at least one round for free.
Well, yeah, I'll say you'll get one round, but then it's going to turn against you. It's going to basically auto-save. But if you roll 1 to 50, it's under your control for the whole combat without checks.
Is that under the purview of player rerolls?
They're dice that you roll. You've only got 2 chances at it, so
Oh.
because you just used one.
Well, no, I've got 3 chances. My actual roll, and then if I want to.
Well, true. I'm just saying you've only got 2 reroll chances.
Yeah, that feels a lot more expensive now that we've got 2 instead of like 12. I'm gonna take a poll from the team. Do I just cast it at the base of the wall and risk it?
What's the issue?
So I can summon the demon, and it's under my control for a turn. But then it's a 50-50 chance if I get to control it forever, or if I immediately lose control of it.
I'd take that risk.
One
So
for
Where's
yay.
Where is it
Yeah,
going to be
you-
summoned?
You have
Under
reroll.
Archers 3.
Okay.
It will show up. Hang on. Damn it, map. It will show up right there.
Mm.
Yeah, do it.
And I picked the Balrog for you, so it's a Balor. What you will get. So this scroll, Korn has answered your plea. Ironically,
Ooh.
magic has summoned a Kornite demon.
Meh. Well, the entire
It's okay.
team poll has only said yes.
Probably because this Tengu
Sure,
coming
why
at
not?
you as Zinch Warp on it.
Well, cool.
Which
Here we go.
your axe is starting to, even though it only senses out to 30-foot normal, the sheer presence of this thing is, your attention is drawn to it as well, Proximo, as it's racing forward.
Great.
So do I? Actually, it doesn't matter right now. She's gonna rush to the edge of the wall. Quickly unfurl some paper. There's just like some low, like weird guttural reading that's kind of way back in the register, and then her eyes go white, and her hair just kind of floats up a bit, and then you just hear this, and the space down at the edge of the cliff kind of unnervingly separates, and this like monstrosity starts to claw its way through, and with the weird stareless eyes, she looks directly down at it, and she just points off in the distance toward the Tengu, and you just hear consume. And she kind of falls back into the arms of the nearest archer and kind of regains her composure.
Percentile dice, sir. 1 to 50, it's under your control for the combat.
Uh-huh.
After combat, we don't know what happens.
What happened to the percentile indicator on the...
They're on, no, it's an extra die now on the very end of your row.
Oh, it's just the
Techno's
20,
chanting
80.
for you. Just the ones, the double odds have by the D4.
Oh, that'll do it.
A 5 will do it. Hot 5.
Let's go.
Woo!
So you do that, and as it tears through and steps into reality, it's like just like in Lord of the Rings, you see it stand up to its full form, its wings unfold in fire, and it cracks a whip made of fire. It's in one hand a giant axe, in the other the flames leap from it. And Proximo, you get just a exhilaration shoot through you with like just a sheer battle boner. And it's like with this thing's presence, you feel your hand just feel electric, and you see small edges around the edge of your axe start to catch fire.
It's got a singular mission right now.
I like
which is
pulling out of the holster, I'm like
practicing.
trying to put it out.
Yeah, that didn't help. It's starting to your axe is starting to catch fire. Not on the handle, but the blade.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was mostly joking, really. It's like a funny moment when Proximo was just like,
What the hell?
yeah.
Archer 3. Ori, your archers are
Oh, yeah.
available to shoot now.
I didn't know if the Baylor actually took a turn on summon or not.
No, it's coming into existence on this turn.
Okay, so Archer 3.
Which this is the end of the round. So.
Okay, so they're going to target the infantry 2. And
The Utzen, I'm assuming.
yes. Sorry. That nearest.
You know what?
Oh.
Let me see if I go ahead and do it normal this round. I'm going to help speed this up. I think I'm going to put a multiplier on the damages.
How do I select them as the
And that'll work
caster?
because you can't just control click them.
Well, when I control click the infantry, it targets as me.
Or now, do you have select archers? Like click on the A token, and then
I am
click.
clicking on the A token.
Okay, not control click, just click it to make sure you've got it targeted.
I'm
And then
clicking
you
on the
should be able
map.
to
I'm
control
clicking
click
in combat
yeah,
tracker.
So, yeah, see? And then control click these, and so I just target them.
Nope, that's still under me. Just keep showing up.
I've got them targeted. You just got to roll.
Archers 3 don't show up as they show up as like red as opposed to like some of the others.
No, they're yellow. Unless you're picking the wrong archers.
Well, I can't actually.
I just shared them with you again.
I can't select anything on the map or in the combat tracker.
Do you have their thing open? I've already selected the unit you're wanting to shoot. You just have to click the... Do you have the combat sheet open for the unit?
Yeah.
Okay, then you should just be able to go down to where it shows the +6 on the attack and click it.
Okay.
So yeah, do it 4 more times. See if you hit. There's 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. 3 hits, so just roll damage dice 3 times. I'm gonna say because that'll doing that because it's long range. Once this next round start, let me see if I can check.
I didn't even think about it. This last round, Proximo nudged Fang in the side, said, "Hey, check this out," and then missed twice.
Sure
I
did.
did. I literally didn't even like realize until just this moment. He was just like, "Hey, check this out." That was a practice round. That one was also a practice round. This is the real one coming up. Believe me.
I swear it's better than this most of the time.
Actually, I think up until this moment, the longbow's been deadlier than Side Splitter. I've hit and done so much damage with the longbow compared to every other weapon I have. This is like
Yeah,
the most
your ranged game has been crazy.
Yeah, it's been like mostly hits or criticals. Misses have been very few and far between.
Nick, why do you look so pissed?
I don't think that this is coded to where it will do
What?
multiples.
You good?
I'm fine.
You look really pissed.
Don't look at me.
What game are you playing,
fine.
Nick?
What's
He's
going on,
probably
man?
trying to play Dark Tide or something.
I'm not trying to play Dark Tide.
Liar.
Yeah, that's not doing a multiple. So. Dude.
Hang on. I'll just...
Yeah,
If
show
you
us.
just
Show
draw-
us.
He's drawing a bunch of dicks. If it's that, anything
He's
else.
so
No,
frustrated. What?
He's like, none of them are coming out the way I want them to.
I'm
I can't
simulating.
get the pains right.
I'm simulating the battle that we're currently fighting.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you're building it in Total War?
Yeah, I'm testing it. It turns out each of the siege artilleries has 4 fucking cannons. So I
Hey.
just set myself up against 40, or not 40, but like 24 cannons.
With you streaming that though, it puts it another deal. So you've moved everybody on the overlay around. There you go.
Oh, Nick.
Look, Proximo's just a head and an elbow.
Oh no, it was me. I'm magic.
Now, Nick, what are you doing, Nick? Nick's
So-
portrait on stream is now going to be. Oh no, it's Nick again. So you're just going to stream your Total War as your face.
Oh, that's actually a great idea. I should just do that.
Oh, jeez.
Or not. Okay, so at this point, it looks like the Tengu is noticed.
Oh yeah, step up, buddy.
And is
Feels like
charging straight
Godzilla
for it.
is.
You see it
Operation
as it's
Distract
doing
the bad thing.
as it does so. As it's approaching, you see it's waving its arms, and all the heads are starting to speak. And it casts haste on itself.
It what?
It casts haste on itself.
Yeah, I heard you, but okay, I want to see what
I know
Baylor
the
can
it.
do.
What? That one being the woman's face. The what? When it gets in closer.
Do I get the character sheet for the Baylor?
Yeah, I'll pass it.
Or
over
are
as
you
soon as
going
I
to
get
control
to it.
that?
No, I'll give it to you as soon as we get to it.
All right.
Kursk, are you moving any? Still, I mean, you hear combat. You know, arrows. You hear the tung, 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 everything. All the bows loosing. Continued crashes into the wall. You see some of the fire gouting above the wall from the bigger impacts for the ones that hit higher. Any movements are still holding till you hear something closer.
Still holding till we hear something closer. I assume are there like gates in the side of the walls, or is there just
No,
just
there's the center gate there. The others are just solid walls. The G's are gates.
All right. Yeah, in that case, we'll just hold up right here.
Infantry moves forward. Siege engine. They're getting real close to the walls now. Siege engine attack.
Our hope at this point is for the siege engines to crush the infantry.
Well, now once the infantry gets close to the walls, they're going to have to pick other targets or say screw it and maybe hit their own guys.
Which they should totally do.
Leora.
Oh boy, I am shooting. I'm gonna take a sharpshooter shot. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh my god, 3 ones. Okay,
Still did 30.
take
2
it.
6s though. Plus 15.
I just skewered like 30 dudes with one shot.
Cavalry units moving up. Infantry charging forward. And get off the half. Archer. They move up and are in range now also. They're going to engage. Hit. Oh shit! I didn't look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and so they hit with 4. Infantry. L, what are you doing?
I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Because I can't quite reach any of those infantry just yet.
Some of those, like that Panjo Infantry 1 is 29 points away from having to make a morale check.
He's nowhere over there.
Do what?
Yeah.
Isn't L pretty far away from Banjo in 1?
I was just happening to look at one. I mean, he may be far away.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at one and how
indeed.
close he is.
Oh,
Dude?
my
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Which it's actually still applied to both myself and them, so I'm not going to reapply it.
That's fine. Archer 1. Y'all go. When you do damage, because if it's any of the ones that are halfway point or closer, double your damage dice. Like when you pick it, just left click to hold, pick it up, right click to add another die to it.
When you say halfway point, so if I targeted in the same one as last time, this one, they're not halfway, right?
the
Or are they?
Utzen. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Basically anything from that point closer. Try to speed this up a little bit.
In 1 hit. Ooh, that's a net 1.
Go ahead and roll your say left click, hold it, right click to add an extra one. That way it'll add 4 die, or add the 2 dice. Nice.
Then I'll roll for the first hit. Just do this in order. Because it's. Oh, you said double it?
Yeah, double it. Just roll one more. I'm not worried with the extra +4 in there.
Yeah, that's still a hit.
Not a fumble.
So that was, I think, 1, 2, 3 hits.
Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, go ahead and finish those. They've got to make a morale check. How many times are you
Okay.
attacking?
Jesus, what the hell's
5
happening?
times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks.
Okay. I was like, I just kept seeing dice going and going. I'm like, hey, you have to stop at some point.
5. Did I? I think I rolled 1 too many.
Yeah.
Let's see,
counted
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's because I added an extra one because I only rolled 1 dice that one time. So yeah, that's good.
So
Done.
they have to make, that was Utzen. Well, they gotta
1.
make a morale check. Oh shit, I hit twice. That's the first one that goes up.
It's the
Doesn't
same.
matter. So, yeah. So, they're going to be routed for the moment. So they're gonna, next on their turn, they're gonna start retreating. I need to find something to mark this or. Wrong guy. There we go. Siege one. There's another crit. That same one too. That's a good siege team right there.
Oh my god. Oh.
L, you and your archer again. Y'all get knocked to your feet or off your feet, and you see cracks forming in the wall,
Ouch.
like under your feet. They're not big rents where you're gonna fall through, but yeah, it's definitely starting to be worse for the wear. You're looking
Okay.
at that
That
wall.
guaranteed 100 on the crit is crazy. Are the riders doing anything yet? They just passed their turn. Just checking.
Y'all were saying y'all were holding till something happened. I mean, are you wanting your
Well,
tigers to go
there's
out,
people
or?
within the line now.
Right, but I mean, that's up to Fang. Do you want to move your tigers?
I was thinking about having them come forward now, since, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard when there's like 5 other cavalry units that are gonna fucking run my ass down, but
Just thought I'd bring it up because we passed the initial check, which was people are in range of the walls.
yeah, I've been waiting for a minute.
And I gave them an extra. I forgot to change it earlier on that one. They're faster than horses, so they've got a 50-foot movement versus the 40.
Okay. I can't really move them or anything. Can't like drag them.
It's not letting you
Alright.
take control to move them around.
No, sir.
Let me see. Do this. Oh, that gave me an error. I guess I can't do that. Under your cohorts, no, I didn't.
Same way that I've got archers 3. I can select myself and get a border, but if I select them, I don't get anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't let you move it. That's why I wish I could have got that done. I could put them as cohorts. But I know y'all could have done that. Okay, just show me where you want them to go. Which gate 3 or gate 2? And like what target? Where are you wanting them to go? That way. Okay.
Probably hit these archers, I
archers?
guess. Yeah.
They're kind of stumbly tigers.
Well, it's like when I get to that arrow, my mouse hits the
I
arrow and
know,
it's dropping them. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm just being a dick.
You are. But... Okay, so the Royal Tigers make their appearance. Get off the hat. Archers 3.
Okay, that's the one that I can't directly control.
I've got them, so I'm assuming you're shooting the same selected unit.
You'd send one.
Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2. Oh my god. 3. Wow. Guys, help.
Well,
You can roll with advantage, eh?
Why?
because you got a hero unit there.
Yeah. Because you're really inspiring and cool and awesome.
I
And I
could have
love
been
it.
rolling with advantage. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll another 5, I
That's
guess.
fine.
Okay, 1 hit. Nope.
I'm upset with you now.
2 hits. 3 hits. 3 hits. And then how do I modify the damage?
If you left click the damage and just hold it, left click and hold. If you right click,
Uh-huh.
it'll add another die. So
Okay.
do that,
And then do that 3 times?
Yeah.
1. Ooh. Eh. All right. I'll take that.
No morale check yet, but they're at 420, man.
Nice.
Oh.
Are y'all moving any of the other units up? Any? Leaving your conscripts in the back field still for, like, just in case? Or you want to reposition?
I think that I want to bring the conscripts up a little bit.
Okay, well, it's conscript 2, so you can move conscript. Well, no, you can't do it, can you?
No,
Where you
I
want to move
cannot.
them?
Let's put conscript to. I think putting them behind infantry 1 is where I want to get them. I want to get them behind the infantry in position to back them up, or to fill in gaps if the infantry moves.
Okay. They see the Tiger Riders coming out, and they will start moving that direction. As they just completely cut off the Minwu archers. These are, remember, there's different clans here, so maybe they don't care. Maybe there's something up between those. Panjo Infantry 1. Red.
That's 3.
Up. Royal Samurai, any movement?
Proxima.
That is our potential group movement.
If anything, they'll probably just move up to the gate and prepare. Or where's the wall that was cracked? I want to put them about 40
Walls
feet.
1.
Yeah, wall 1 is starting to get really beat up.
Right below L.
Okay. Yeah. They will be behind that wall about 40 feet back.
Well,
Just in
well,
case
they're going to
it's
start moving that
explosive.
way. They can't move through Infantry 3, so...
Well, infantry 3 needs to move the fuck out the way.
4. Yeah, so they're going to
Well,
start
we
going
drilled this.
around. Yeah,
Okay.
they're going to start making that circular coming around the wall. They are like, holy shit. Let's see if they're scared of that battle or if they want it dead. Make them a check. Here's my button. That one.
Can't find my dice.
No, I can't. I don't find one for.
Fucking Mr. Wu Tang probably saw that Baylor and was like, I knew this is a mistake.
Shit. Quit double clicking.
It seems remarkably
First one
calm
was a
for
4.
Baylor.
They are terrified of it, actually, so they're going to move this way a little bit further to the side. But they are going to shoot at Archers 3.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, there's a
God damn
critical.
it.
Two hit. 3 hit. 4 hit. And a fumble. 3 more hits. 1, 2, 3.
What does a fumble do on an army scale?
That's what I'm going to see. Let's see what percentile says. Just to miss. They just like all like thud into the lower part of the wall. They were just way off. I gave them a 50% chance to hit infantry in front of them.
Yeah. You know what? I succeeded on a 50, so I'm gonna give you that.
Siege 3. Shit. That's high and low.
What's the range on the siege things?
Proxima.
Our walls.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
walls.
this
That's
time,
why they're positioned where
okay.
they are, so they'll be within range.
All right, I'm gonna try to take a few more pops.
While you're doing that, I'll be right back. Mother Nature calls.
Good, because I.
Alright, Fang, this is the one.
I don't believe you.
Well, I already hit, so fuck off. How about that instead, asshole? Look,
I
that
don't
was
believe
funny.
you.
Let's
Fuck the
go.
walls.
Come on, come on. High,
Fucking
max
headshot.
damage, max damage.
I'm gonna fucking hit two people with this one.
Kill. To murder.
Blam.
Hey, 15 people.
What now, Fang? What? Say something.
Fuck you.
How many arrows
Oh,
did you
God.
knock?
I didn't hear. Did anybody else say something? I knocked the head.
How many arrows did you knock?
Just a handful.
Well, remember, these actions are taking place over like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So he's just like.
He's like thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, I assume I have unlimited arrows. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start checking off a lot of shit.
I'm back.
I'm
Did you
assuming that-
did you get a critical with it?
Yeah.
Yes, he did
Yeah,
15
damn, wouldn't have hit the
damage.
button.
We're
There's
like,
a
he got
critical.
15 kills?
Yeah. You missed me like looking at thing, be like, what? What? My headphones came off and everything. Suck my old wrinkly balls, Fang. I like how I'm being super aggressive to Fang like he had any like he really even said anything.
He's just trying to save his city, man.
He's having a rough enough day as is.
I think
bullying
Proxima's
him.
having a one-sided conversation with the Emperor.
Hey, I get to do that.
Ori, give me a perception check, because there's just so much going
yeah.
on.
Definitely. That'll be so... Actually, ooh. Maybe?
Yeah, it barely, but as you're watching, you're like, you just summoned this demon. You're like, holy shit, you're watching these things. But out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement as you see the Sword Witch, like,
What
just, this bright flash of green light appears, and she steps out of like a small rip in reality, is up on that hill.
That hacking bitch.
Should have
Was
turned
he
on
dead?
my no clip.
I saw the icon move so fast across those rocks. My immediate reaction was just, what the f...
Yeah, that's a
Uh-oh.
teleport.
Oh, we just broke something.
You just broke?
I just got a compile log show up when the
Oh, when I
Baylor's
dropped the
turn
Baylor
came
on
up.
you?
Yeah, I actually don't have control of it. I mean, it's well enough. I just give it commands.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's
And right now, it's been told to wreck the Tengu.
Oh, why didn't you tell it to Dab?
I was,
There, let me
under
change the name so it's more appropriate there. There you go. It's a bloodthirster.
Canonically, we
And
know
you
what
don't
that
have
means,
it,
but-
you cannot click on it? Yeah, I mean, not to move it, but you can't use any of its abilities?
I don't see its sheet, and it doesn't get a ring around it when, like my character does.
That didn't do anything?
I don't see its sheet, and wait, I see a new one, but okay, is it because it's been like here? Scale my icon up really quick. Just
Your
curious.
character portrait?
My token on the map. Just scale it up. Okay, so never mind. The thing I was worried about is that the selection ring might be like the original icon size. But yeah, when I click on anything else, I get a black ring because that's the color of my dice around myself. But if I click on other things, including the Bloodthirster, I don't get a ring.
Yeah, but you didn't have a one of the windows pop up with like you did for your archer, so you can click on the abilities for the Bloodthirster.
I've got the Bloodthirster window up.
Okay,
but
cool.
I can't directly target for it.
Yeah, that's fine. You just tell me what you want. I just want to make sure you could click the buttons for attacks and shit.
Oh yeah, I've got those options. Ooh, so many options. My lord.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't want to stress anybody out, but I think I just got the ability to cascade summon additional demons.
Nice.
Yeah, those aren't under your control though.
Listen,
They're not under its control either. It just opens a gate for more to come through. I mean, you're free to tell it to do so, but yeah.
welcome to the Bone Zone. Part
All right,
2.
we summoned a third army, but they're all demons, so it's 1v1v1 now.
Yeah, so it launches itself into the air. It's got a 80-foot flight.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, let's see. Hang on, I counted wrong. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, so it's got a 10-foot reach. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
so it's within it.
Whip?
Yep, it can make both attacks. Let me target the thing. There you go.
Nice. Okay, so a longsword attack and a whip attack. Here we go. Hit. Holy moly.
What?
Why is it attacking itself?
No, the Tengu failed. I
Yeah,
broke its
like,
haste.
Why is it rolling advantage?
It's not rolling advantage. It's rolling 2. It attacked. You can see
Yeah,
it
with the
rolled an
longsword
attack
twice.
at the Tengu and an attack at the Bloodthirster. And then it rolled damage at the Tengu and damage
Oh,
at the Bloodthirster.
Hang on. Something's missing. Are you targeting? Is it targeting itself? Oh, it's yeah.
can't
That's
see
why
its
it's rolling.
targets.
It's got itself targeted. Hang on. So, where's the team?
Well, that does sound like a chaos demon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so pissed off.
especially corn.
Pretty in character, yeah.
I'm just gonna stab myself too. Just fuck it up.
Corn cares
Yeah.
not from where the blood flows.
Only that it flows. Yeah, it damaged itself. Hang on. Make sure.
It damaged itself in its confusion.
Yep. Where is the part where you hit? Or did you hit the 10? Yeah, you hit with a 27 for the longsword.
I'm gonna turn my so I can take it off. Until you get.
I did 33 to the Tengu.
To be fair, I almost started taking my pants off with the camera still on. Which would have been super funny.
Good
That cost
catch.
you extra bits.
$70 for my OnlyFans feed pics. Bring that joke back around for a conclusion.
Hang on, I'm trying to find this thing in my huge list here.
So the
That's a
minus 10 I think is applying to the monsters too, because I rolled 43 damage, and the total damage to both the Bloodthirster and the Tengu was 33.
Maybe some resistance in there. So go
I
ahead
did
and do
see
your
partially
do
resisted,
your
but it applied the same.
okay. Do your whip attack now.
Okay. It's 14. Phew.
And it does. It uses a reaction on that first one to counterattack. And it's got this just big naginata. And that hit.
I mean, for max damage. Oh no, 9.
Not as many as you're throwing. Okay, that's
To be
it.
fair, I created a demon blood infused demon summoning scroll.
I know, that's why I gave you a big boy.
Okay, so that was action. Motion or yeah, movement was already used.
Yeah, movement to get to it, and then it's 2 attacks.
I'm just checking if it has. No, it doesn't have bonuses, as far as I can tell. Oh, at the start of each of the Baylor's turns. Okay, within 5 feet of it. It wasn't. Okay. Oh my! There are so many extra effects on this thing. This is so much fun. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. Let's let him run amok.
Okay, move to the infantry. Cavalry. Get off the square. Use an infantry. Let me make a check with them. Because fuck these two. God damn it, I keep rolling 2 of them at a time. 18. So they see it, but they're they know one of them's on their side. They're archers. They're shooting at those archers. First attack. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit. 4 hit. And 5, all 5 hit. So there, those archers are dead eyes. 2, 3, and 5. What was that unit at? That unit is at 365. I need you to roll a d20 with +0, Catherine.
Okay.
This will be their morale check with advantage. Doesn't matter, they passed.
I'll give you some bonus, and never mind.
Siege Engine 6 cuts loose. The hit. Wow. What shit damn, it barely like hit like right at the base of the wall, and most of it was into the ground.
Oh,
Bang.
damn.
Thanks for adding more walls, stupid.
DM, because we kind of skipped like cutscene wise to things getting closer. Could I have set off the dancing lights to let people know that the fucking demon was actually within range?
Sure.
Because we kind of
Yeah,
that was
you're, no
that was one
one's
of the
else
plans
really
for the game.
close enough to it to do anything other than you.
Right. I just wanted to know that was
Yeah,
like
that's
the hey
fine,
guys,
yeah.
this is going off.
You see the big arrow just bouncing up and down. Like, hey dudes, what's Fang doing?
More for the rest of the party than for myself.
Fang gonna do anything?
I don't really know that there's anything for me to do at this point.
Okay, just make it. Most of it's just watching the armies move forward and seeing what's happening.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to party silently.
Let me see if it's. Yeah, they've noticed. As they wheel around and start charging the tigers. Conscripts 3. Are you wanting them moving up any, Nick? Is Nick even there?
He's a ghost.
I don't know.
He's
He
probably
didn't
gonna
react
want
to my
I'm
Finger
gonna
Boys
move him
joke,
up a little
so.
bit. Okay. And archers they're waiting as this cavalry's charging across. They're waiting, so they're not gonna get trampled. Low main infantry 2. They're moving up a little bit, but they're holding back, waiting for. Or no, they're going to be moving towards the gate to siege it. And it passes the gate. Siege 2. Takes aim. I think this is the one that's been like knocking it out of the park. Yep, and it does it.
Oh
again.
my god! You did not.
It's the same unit, dude. It's the same one has done all 3 criticals.
Why have all the siege units taken damage?
Have all the what?
All the siege units have damage on them.
They should.
Oh, never mind. It's just their health bar.
It's a
is not the
smaller
same scale
bar,
as
yes,
theirs.
because they're only
Yeah,
they don't have
okay.
as much health as everybody else.
My
I was
bad,
about to
my
yell at Brandon, being like, "Shut the fuck up! Let him take damage, dude."
Teacher, we haven't
it's
had
crazy,
homework
though.
yet.
Yeah.
Nick-
First of all, I'm back.
Did you want conscripts 3 to move up?
Yes, please. You chose the exact moment I was brushing my teeth. Second of all, it kind of makes sense though. That, like, there might be some wear and tear on those catapults, right? Like they should be taking damage, maintenance damage.
Wait, no, continue. Never mind.
Anyway, no, it's amazing though that one specific unit has rolled 3 criticals. They're zeroed in. They've got their mark. Archers 2.
When the DM finds his lucky die.
So those are the ones that get advantage because they're with Leora.
Alright, my special boys and girls. Let's kill some people.
Hey, Bradley, did you know that the cameras were all messed up?
Ooh.
Did someone leave
Because I went
again?
Oh, that's why.
Because I really want to take my pants off. I'll own that one. I don't care. I don't like gaming in my pants.
That's fair.
That's why I stand up.
Oh shit!
I
hang
can't
on,
stand up
gotta-
for more than maybe an hour.
That better not be a picture of you without pants.
Actually,
No,
this
it's
one-
a cute owl trying to eat a garlic.
I've got to move this one back because this was the one that was retreating. I moved him up.
I would not send unsolicited no pants pic.
Yeah, he could get those for $70.
3. Hang on, I'm doing stuff. 4. Why did that roll 3 dice?
Whoa.
I was throwing some because they needed to make a
I like how
check.
the
And
owl-
again, I keep double clicking it.
They added
So,
together.
yeah.
I like how the owl takes a couple nibbles and is immediately like,
Yeah, the squint. Like, how dare you?
Oh, it's
That's
pissed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm actually going through my absolutely, utterly ancient Imager favorites, and I'm now 7 years deep.
Okay, done.
Okay, they had to make a check, but they passed. Siege 4. Take them.
What the dog doing?
What the dog do?
Ori.
Oh shit! I think I had a plan, but
I forgot what I was
so
going
much
to do.
happened. Ah, damn it. I set off the signal that the Tengu was there.
That was already going when it was moving. So
Yeah.
that didn't count.
I'm more worried about the Sword Witch because I saw that happen. Bloodthirster has still been told to wreck the Tengu. That's fine. Oh. I don't have any way to get message to anybody else. Can I ask half the archers to retarget toward the Sword Witch?
And no, not half. I mean, you could try to like, no, kill her. I'll make a check to see. You've got that's one person. They don't know what she can do. It's like, well, there's one person. We've got 500 dudes approaching the walls.
I just grew blossoms beneath your feet and came with the Emperor.
I say
Come
I'll
on.
make a check. You can shout that out. You're saying that, like, watching what's coming at them, a wall that's about to break, and this infantry fast approaching, that might not be a priority target for them.
I'm so torn between, like, if I just book it out of there, I've just left this contingent of archers as her next closest target. What would be my check to convince them to retarget?
Well, a persuasion for one, and then I'll see how well that's perceived, or they receive that. However, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably won't worry about the archers too much being the target because you've just made yourself.
Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna imagine that having called the Bloodthirster forward, yeah, there's like a shock of her hair right now that is just that same kind of pale bone white as the Bloodthirsters, to just kind of creating that bond. She's just gonna move as fast down the structure toward.
Now you do realize you
here.
have 20-foot movement rate, right?
I'm just telling you what her direction is. Movement plus action.
You're not gonna make it to Fing.
I know.
You're not casting anything. You're just running.
Oh. You know, that's a real good point. Oof. That's what I was forgetting. Not delete token, just cancel movement. I'm going to use Ice Storm on the local infantry.
On the Utzen 1? Or Utzen 2? Okay, so you read that. So that will be... roll the save on it 5 times. Oh wait, let me see if they're damaged. How much they're damaged. Yeah, 5 times.
They stop. Good God!
So Yeah, you're targeting. Apparently, you misjudged the range because of the slope of the land there. Some sort of optical illusion to you. You misjudged where to place the center of it. So, yeah, just roll your. Because what's the damage it does?
2d8 bludgeoning plus 46 gold.
So, double up those dice.
I feel like it really doubled it. Just added an extra bludgeoning.
Because it probably does two. It does bludgeoning and frost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So when you left click, hold one,
and then right clicked, it just added an extra bludgeoning.
That's fine. Just do again the other die, drag it after you drop that one.
There's only one die to drag. Oh, I'm picking the damage icon. Yeah, no matter what you do, if you drag the text or the damage.
Let me look real quick.
Like I'm moving from the scrolls section of my actions. See, it rolled the 4d6.
Yeah, it doubled them all
and
up.
then, no, it only rolled. It should roll 8d6 if I'm doubling them up.
Let me look.
And 48.
And that was the ice storm.
Fantasy grounds.
Yeah, it's only taking the last one in the chain. So you know what? Just pick it up again and just drop it on them again.
All right. It's casting it on gate. Oh, there we go. Why was the first cast to gate 1? Oh, I was holding it over gate 1 in the frickin'. Sorry. That was just because I was holding it above the.
So you did the first damage to gate 1?
Yeah, so I'll just re-roll it
on
to
them and let me take 24 off of gate 1. Since it hadn't been damaged, that's not an issue. It hasn't taken any damage, so.
Good. Okay.
And then you're trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep, definitely moving out.
This unit needs to make a morale check, so... And it fails.
Whoa!
That's a 1, so that's just completely...
That's just a route.
Yeah, so they're routed with me. That's... Newton, and I'm going to say they're routed with disadvantage to try to recover. And then you can remove Ice Storm from your list.
Yes. I also... Oh, there we go.
What else? No, go ahead.
No, there was a icon on Infantry 2 that I couldn't remove, but you did.
Yeah, it has to wait until that time, until past turn. Okay, top of the round. Tingu's action.
Oh, for my bonus, I'm going to shout, "The witch is coming."
The Wicked Witch?
Who?
Which old witch?
So this thing starts spinning its naginata fiercely, and it gets... I can't remember on haste. Is that one extra attack or one extra like your attack action? So if
action.
Oh shit.
It is just an extra attack. It's not an extra action.
Okay, that's what I was...
If it was an extra action, I would have attempted to convince you to let me play an Eldritch Knight so I could do nothing but cast haste on myself.
And then double all attacks.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It was only one extra, but double check it.
I'm reading the spell right now. It gains an additional action on each of its turns. Oh, that action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. Okay.
Okay.
That's why I was confused, because I remembered it added an action, but yeah.
Are you turning your cam back on? Or do you have your camera aimed at your crotch?
He's just changing pants the rest of the night.
Are we talking about me?
Yeah, you're the only one that had to go change pants.
I wasn't planning on turning it back on because I got my shirt off now too.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think. Well, don't have the camera
That's for
You
the
should be
premium
in-
stream viewers.
But you're not even in this. It's showing you're not in the Discord video because you can have it with just your icon. And let me.
Oh,
and
I don't know
turn.
what to do about that.
Well,
I'm in Fang Spot for some reason. He's got a little turtle poke.
Yeah, I see his
Hey, Joe.
icon in the spread.
but something with it, it's like off where it's moved the stuff.
See, this is where OBS is nice because you can turn on the virtual camera and just change your scene from your camera to like
Yeah.
a pose filler.
Yeah, like I have this for whenever I want to step away, or I can freeze myself.
I'll have to play with that later. so.
Or I just, hit this thing on my camera.
Just turn on the slide.
The slide, yeah.
I made a note too when he's sitting there. You see like Fang standing up there. The sun's rising up behind him. It's giving that nimbus of like a holy aura around him. Okay, so Tengu starts to attack.
No, Tengu, why?
1, 2. Oh shit! That fumble. Damn.
Oh
2
no!
attacks in. Well, that does suck.
Does it get to keep attacking if it fumbles?
No, it misses its other attacks, which was 2 more Naginata attacks and then a Stunning Strike attack.
Darn.
Oh no!
Yeah, that sucks. Infantry 2 is double timing it out of there.
Wait, it did get 2 hits, but didn't do
Yeah.
any damage?
Did I not roll? Yeah, I rolled damage. It partially resisted. Which it shouldn't
Oh,
be, because
okay,
it's got
sorry,
a
I
magical
missed-
weapon. For some reason,
Got it.
that's not counting it as magical, but I will.
I misread the rolls because I remembered you like counting out 5 or something, but never mind.
Brother watching. Curse. Any movement from you? You see that wall up ahead is starting to crack and crumble.
This one right under L, or
Yeah, the one that's got the red.
oh, the
barely
one that's
any-
got the red health bar. Yeah. Yeah, let's move up to behind that wall with these infantry units. I, for some reason, cannot select these infantry units.
Yeah, just give me a second. You're wanting to move. Well, this is you, not the infantry unit.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he's gonna move with the infantry units, so he's gonna move there, and then
Okay.
we're essentially gonna wait for the wall to come down and then join
Let
back.
Thirster's turn. Assuming you're just going to be wailing at this dude.
I believe so. It has a lot of. Oh, okay. Never mind. Now, those are. Are we within melee range yet?
Yeah, you were fighting. You said you had a 10-foot
Well,
reach. You
because
started
it's-
attacking it.
Okay. Is it within 5 feet of me?
If you move closer to it, sure.
Before the start of my turn?
You have movement.
Yeah,
You flew in. Your movement got
feel
you
like
within 10 foot, and then you
because
attacked
that
it.
was as close as it could move.
Right. It's got reach too. It's got a long pole arm, so it's just it didn't have to step in. It's got. It has.
I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step in within 5 feet, just to bring the heat. Which doesn't matter for now. But yeah, then a longsword attack.
Great.
Crunch. And then a whip attack.
Partly resistant. One of those attacks, it does counterattack. What else?
That is its action. Doesn't have bonus economy, and it doesn't feel like moving because I gave explicit instructions to wreck this thing, so it's just gonna stay right in its face.
There's the cavalry charging down the line as well. Sword Witch. The bonus action, she misty steps closer. Or as you kind of you look back, she starts swirling her arms, and you see just flashes of green, like arcing from hand to hand, and then above the archers there, you see a vortex start turning, and drops of green liquid start pouring out of it as an acid storm forms.
No! Acid storms, those are bad. Those could damage my crop yields.
Yeah, this is just on the wall and people. Let me see.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice. Saving throw, none.
Dodge the raid, motherfuckers.
So that means they don't get saves, which means this is full damage coming in on them. Let me count this out.
Let me find more dice. Hold on, guys.
Since it basically is each one. That affects a morale check for them.
Still within range?
Yep. Well, they pass.
Oh.
But they do have to move because this is continuing to rain down on them. And for one round, they will be taking more continuing damage because it's not, they can't get it off of them. A creature can use their action to rinse off the acid if it has water, vinegar, or another suitable substance available. All ongoing damage ends when the spell ends. So yeah, they're going to continue to take acid until they can get it washed off.
Hell yeah, they're going to continue to take acid. Anyway, I have a weird question. I don't want to say we didn't address it or anything, but where's Mr. Fancy Woojin Man?
Wu-Tang?
No, his name is Mr. Fancy Woojin Man.
Mr. Fancy Woojin Man and his acolytes are guarding the palace, which is where they tried to tell Fang to stay, but they can't make him. So
Yeah, fucking
So
idiots.
wait, if the Emperor isn't in the palace, shouldn't they be guarding where he is?
No.
They need
what's left to guard in the palace? Okay.
And what happens if they have to bring Fang back?
They're not doing that. They're gonna bring me back in a bag.
You also start hearing that honking is getting louder as you turn and look. You're seeing they're close enough now. It looks like a cloud moving just underneath because it's already overcast, but it looks like a dark cloud moving underneath the cloud cover, and you're starting to see the whites of the crane riders, and there are thousands of them. Looks like when word was sent that the mountain clans have responded to come help the Emperor return. So here come aerial units. They'll probably be in a couple rounds.
It's like 4 a.m.
Is that meaning you're wanting to call it?
Yes.
Okay. So, middle of a siege. Next 2 weekends are Christmas Eve and New Year's
next weekend
Eve.
is fine.
Is it? What weekend am I on?
What weekend are you on?
Yeah, I am. So we got next weekend. It's the 2 after that. Yeah, those 2 weekends. I know Brandon's out. Not sure if anybody else will be out or not. We're still going to try to do something. It may not be this game, but we're going to sit around and play something, be it Dark Tide or some other game, or who knows what's going on with this one. We'll play it closer to ear and see where everybody's at next weekend. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the donos, the follows, the raids. Very much appreciated. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night, everyone.
We should play some bull.